Don't test me.
You don't impress me, so don't test me, nah.
So don't test me. Nah. Don't test me.
Yo.
You don't impress me, so don't test me, nah.
So don't test me. Nah. Don't test me.
Yo, they wouldn't let me. Man's gal wanna come undress me. Swing with a right, but I might go lefty. I make plus with it, so don't test me. They wouldn't let me. Man's gal wanna come undress me. Swing with a right, but I might go lefty. I make plus with it, so don't test me. Nah.
You don't impress me, so don't test me, nah.
So don't test me. Nah. Don't test me.
You don't impress me, so don't test me, nah.
So don't test me. Nah. Don't test me.
Don't test. Don't test. Don't test.
Yo.
Don't test. Don't test. Don't test. Don't test. Don't test. Don't test. Don't test.
Yo.
Don't test. Don't test. Don't test.
They wouldn't let me. Man's gal wanna come undress me. Swing with a right, but I might go lefty. I make plus with it, so don't test me.
Don't test me.
They wouldn't let me. Man's gal wanna come undress me. Swing with a right, but I might go lefty. I make plus with it, so don't test me. Nah. They wouldn't let me. Man's gal wanna come undress me. Swing with a right, but I might go lefty. I make plus with it, so don't test me. They wouldn't let me. Man's gal wanna come undress me. Swing with a right, but I might go lefty. I make plus with it, so don't test me. Nah.
So don't test me, nah.
So don't test me. Nah. Don't test me.
You don't impress me, so don't test me, nah.
So don't test me. Nah. Don't test me.
Don't test. Don't test. Don't test.
Don't test me.
Yo.
Don't test. Don't test. Don't test.
Don't test me.
Test.
Don't test me. Don't test me.
You don't impress me, so don't test me, nah.
So don't test me. Nah. Don't test me.
Yo.
You don't impress me, so don't test me, nah.
So don't test me. Nah. Don't test me.
Yo, they wouldn't let me. Man's gal wanna come undress me. Swing with a right, but I might go lefty. I make plus with it, so don't test me. They wouldn't let me. Man's gal wanna come undress me. Swing with a right, but I might go lefty. I make plus with it, so don't test me. Nah.
You don't impress me, so don't test me, nah.
So don't test me. Nah. Don't test me.
You don't impress me, so don't test me, nah.
So don't test me. Nah. Don't test me.
Don't test me. Don't test me.
Yo.
Don't test me. 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 Don't test me.
Yo.
Don't test me. Don't test me. Don't test me.
They wouldn't let me. Man's gal wanna come undress me. Swing with the right, but I might go lefty. I make plus with it, so don't test me.
Don't test me.
They wouldn't let me. Man's gal wanna come undress me. Swing with the right, but I might go lefty. I make plus with it, so don't test me. Nah. They wouldn't let me. Man's gal wanna come undress me. Swing with the right, but I might go lefty. I make plus with it, so don't test me. They wouldn't let me. Man's gal wanna come undress me. Swing with the right, but I might go lefty. I make plus with it, so don't test me. Nah.
So don't test me.
So don't test me. Don't test me.
You don't impress me. So don't test me.
So don't test me. Don't test me.
Don't test me. Don't test me. Don't test me.
Don't test me.
Yo.
Don't test me. Don't test me. Don't test me.
Don't test me.
Don't test me.
Don't test me.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna know what I'm on. Got diamonds dancing on my neck. That is the vibe I'm on. Drip way too lit. Who gon' check? You can tell me none. Boss mode in effect and my money long. If you ain't talking money, don't talk to me. I be over here where the bosses be. Pockets on thick, cause I eat my greens. Way too hot, 3,000 degrees. No pictures, please. Cameras flashing, I'm VIP, I'm a big deal. My life a movie, I'm the one they wanna be still. And I'm a queen, yeah. Keep it real, yeah. I keep my circle tighter than an earring piercing. I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna know what I'm on. Diamonds dancing on my neck, that is the vibe I'm on. Way too lit, who gon' check? You can tell me none. Boss mode in effect and my money long. And they all wanna come to my yard, ice me out and leave me alone. You know I be popping off, switching lanes, swiping cars. They throwing them bags at me, cause obviously I am a star. Run up a check with me, I'll make it rain, I got the funds. That's what I do for fun. I know that you want some, so stop playing games and go run and get you some.
Let's go. It's time, people. What are we saying? It's Monday morning. Well, Monday morning for some people. It's Monday evening for me, and it's PUBG though. Looks like a lot more teams are back with a lot more people getting involved now. Obviously, with the announcement, I suppose, pending very, very soon what PUBG Esports is going to be doing this year. More to talk about that one. First and foremost, though, obviously, apologies for me for promoting a system that got pulled. I still think it's operating out there, but I'm not operating under the pretense that I'm going to be looking to try and charge people, the users, people using it money. It's just not my cup of tea. Had a good chat with Sneak though. After that one, obviously I was sharing my thoughts and ideas and development, obviously where I thought there was a missing bit from Twire. Good news is, supposedly Twire.gg is going to be doing it as well. So I'm keen to hopefully hope that I've actually got the app built myself now. So I'm using it just for myself. I don't plan to share it with everyone else unless someone's desperately needing it. But more importantly, that it is coming actually, and we'll have it on the main platform. So again, super excited. But first and foremost, apologies. 6 maps though, so we need to get things started. Though. We are kicking things off on a wrangle. It is still snowy wrangle, a bit like Bald Viking at the moment with his -10 outside. So don't go anywhere. I'll see you guys in a second. Here we go. First and foremost, good to see Team Liquid. Oi oi, Savaloy, the little cheeky devils are in the lobby. Flight path though from this one is it's the southeast across towards the west, again southwest, pushing that kind of island agenda. So have to look for some alternative drops for some of these players and teams. Interesting. Let's talk about some teams actually at the moment. So we've got a couple of other which obviously are sitting in the lobby. So big one for me is kind of this 6IX. So we've got Subsidy Steed, we've got Diffix obviously in there as well. So again, that is a pretty stacked lobby. Navi obviously returned, but we've seen the new squad for them. Super interested to see how Sparrow and Boostic do with them. I think that's going to be a dangerous combo, people. Dangerous combo. We'll have to wait and see. Who else we got, Ben? Obviously, how BB team. Obviously, Doozy put a big tweet out again. I feel for him. You guys were strong. These guys were strong. TPP Tango, you've been asked on Facebook. Sorry, I've been asked on YouTube. Obviously, have they announced what they're doing? No, not that I've seen. I do believe that the name of TPP Tango unit is just a kind of a dud name. When I did ask James, and obviously there's no information to follow just yet for that one. UST 100 ADR balled in. Inter, Stardust, Team Liquid, just obviously spoke about. Quint, obviously back, No Slack, and Hat-Trick Gaming. Hat-Trick Gaming seems to have 2 teams up for grabs as well. So, only one in this lobby. So, again, we're kind of getting to the point now we're seeing a lot more of these teams and obviously full people returning. And again, good to see Team Liquid. They did scrim last week. There you go. The actual, I say, we'll tease this with a military. He's actually given us military straight off the bat as well. Looks like Michael stepped in on James's team tonight, though. So no PWD by looks at James, Michael, Needix, and Mogul. PWD is obviously normally that 4th there. Oh, and there you go. It's not long before we get a fight. X-How taking on, though, S2G. S2G is a mobile org. So, again, I think you guys actually commented it. In chat, obviously we see a lot more potential, or actually in YouTube, actually the conversation actually should he go for maybe or target some of these mobile PUBG mobile orgs. 100% agree. 100% agree. Rambo head, I'm ready to ban everyone. Go on, Rambo lad. So I can see more of that happening. I can see more of these kind of orgs that are sitting in PUBG mobile potentially kind of moving their way over to 2. Try and make sure they can kind of get to these events. And obviously, still rumours, still not confirmed, but actually, who, what, where, how many global partners, more global partners this year, rumours, invite only. When it comes down to the first couple of lands, I think that's been a consistent rumour, so I'd maybe solid that one as a potential. Like that's the case, right? So expect that to be kind of the first couple. And you know what? It kind of makes sense, right? I know it's not good for some of these teams. Obviously, you guys kick off and you're looking for the new year and you want to qualify and you want to make sure you find yourself in a position where you can sort of qualify for these first events. But normally we don't see events until after kind of Chinese New Year. And obviously, again, another rumour. Let's wrap around the rumour. And actually, it's not too long before we maybe see our first event. So, wait and see. The Uzi swap over. Shotgun comes down. Double shotgun first. Goes down. Quebec has to go back. Red Army now gets caught on the window. CCR next though has to make the push forward. Double flash will go through. That's one thing I will say. I had the opportunity to play with the amazing T-Bone. He's got a run. Stands at 1 HP as well. Let's put that on. See the run back. Right, level 3 vest though. Keep him alive. Just maybe think about how he does get the res. Mad. Making the mad dash over. He does get the knock at a distance. So it's going to be a bit more of a battle here. CCR Nexo has blocked off Runa. So he has to try and cross this road. Baron Feet's going to be able to get the information. Doesn't need to worry about it. Does get the shots. Unable to get the shot up and through the stairs. So well played from him. CCR Nexo gets tapped at the toes. STG first down. Let's have a look. Someone send resume from Craftsman and Company. They can't stop us. Focus New Year TVP and all esports TVP. This is nothing. I still love this game. Yeah, I love the game. Anyway. So that's a player for no slack now, I think. And Canada. Where's that coming? Okay, cool. Other teams now working our way over. Talk about setup. He is here. But he's also caught. Let's try and make the push over. Obviously, before I got distracted though from the hot drop, I had the amazing ability to play with the T-Bone. I'll say play with. I kind of really got carried, let's be honest. Like, he was doing like 1,000 damage and I barely got like someone's tippy toes. And need to work my camera angle. One thing I will say, especially from learning the speed that they play, definitely his left peak for me is definitely, it feels broken. I don't want to use that terminology and indicate the game is broken because it's not. But I can't get a really good left peak. Now, right peak, really good. And I want to push potentially a question out to the community now, right? Are we going to see a world where it becomes like chess? That actually these teams need to try and figure a way that, do you know what, it's going to be about, actually, we need to try and force the right peak. If I can force that person into the right peak, I should, and most people 90% of the time, get the better of them. And then it's going to be about, actually, hold on, the guy in front of me is also on the right peak. Like, how can I force he or she into a left peak so therefore I can have the better as well? So I don't think it will take long for these teams to kind of start to figure that out, look at how people play, where they're playing. Did we look at buildings and compounds? Like, these buildings now are unpushable. Let's talk about San Martin. Oh my God, Billboard. How hard is it to push up Billboard if they've got the right peak on that stairs? Like, it becomes a point of actually, is it possible? How do you now find your way in? So, intrigued. And this will be the question. I've whiffed it away for a little while. But I do put a tweet out a little while ago about, should you be able to swap gun hands? So actually the right peak becomes irrelevant because you can do a left peak or you can do a right peak, or should the game stay as it is and actually allow these teams to try and figure out actually how do they work around, shall I say, some of the chess moves when it comes down to taking apart teams and more importantly crashing compounds. Houdini, off smoke. Might be looking to try and get in that car. We should have Wildcats though, are closing in. This team can be quite aggressive. Lowy does get a quick kill confirmed. Okay, Marco trying to push the agenda here. This is a solid team as well. 6x, right? Society, Melman, Steed, and how you go players, Diffix, right? Now, according to God, aka Gwen, and the amazing work that the Discord guys do, and girls, there isn't a 4-player yet. It says to be confirmed. And Diffix, my logic is he's just serving in now. But this could be a dangerous team. Very dangerous team. Definitely one to watch for. Both teams not working their way in. I see too many fights on the outside edge. Obviously, you've got to allow it because it is a green light now because it's military islands. USTR kind of tracking. No slack. Exactly where they've gone. 25 seconds away from seeing where the zone pops though. Oh, actually cross paths. How? Cody goes down. Halo. Backs away slightly. The hill's already taken. There goes that zone shift though. And let me zoom the map view in so we can actually have a look at this. Come on. There we go. Cool. Zone shift's obviously down towards that south with lots of water still remains in that south to southeast side, so expect a north shift. Can maybe play more towards that kind of northwest. We might see more of military being held on. I think Crete will obviously be more happy, especially if we see a northeast place, because obviously we take the high ground into account and they've got great visualization. Still room for people to come in. VPR coming in quite late there, as you can see him working in that kind of southwest corner. We have other teams on the adjacent side. Motivator losing his life. Crossback needs to try and tighten up and get that resin pretty quickly, because don't forget Team Liquid on the other side. Well, knew to receive that knock from. They might want to start pushing their way in. Hopefully everything's okay with the kind of picture in picture. Please let me know. I had to change a few things around. It wasn't working last week, so let's just obviously have a quick look at it. They fixed though. Trying to make the play. Trying to make the peak. His head comes over the top though. Shoots a face for the bullets. Goes for a reposition. USD climb themselves to the base of the tower. Luke does get Celtic down. It's a quick kill confirmed. Alo gets the second, and Sunflower Weaver Baldini will finish off. Bushido Wildcats on the hold on that northwest corner, but they've gone. Baldini did play out towards him as well. So aggressive stance with left click safety and played their way. Well, that they can live here for a little while, but let's not stay on course. Cowboy moving to Team Liquid. I think a massive pickup for them. Also, I've heard the rumours where Sparkin's going, and that will be huge as well. Evening Salt. That was a good pickup for them. Let's look. X out on themselves. Potentially. Neighbouring here. Quick look across the bridge. Does he look actually close though? A little look now. I think you might have seen it. You should hear it now. Sees one. Sees the car go across now. Does he expect it to be one and done? Or maybe the last player leaving. Let's come back. Neither on the other side though are holding the east bridge. No phase yet. Michael is all over the place. Always is. Michael's always over the place. This is the 18 seconds though before we see this next zone shift. Keen to get towards that sort of bridge on that sort of northwest corner. They are still fighting here. Inter has played back towards Howe. Just gonna be cautious. No slack. South coast here. Stardust. Oh my god, how much water have we still got in? What is going on? What is going on? Well, everyone's got to push in. No slack though. Get an opening. Have to get that confirmation though. Trying to play towards this side, but have to give up. Should just go back away completely. More shots coming in from VP, as I can see. This is a good molly. That's the damage already, though. Steal away. VP do the hard work. can actually saw him. Crossback though might cause a bit of damage towards VP as they do shift in. I've been on the grind like everyone else, guys, when it comes down to TPP. It's hard, don't get me wrong, but I'm in it for the long haul. I'm really intrigued to see how we can kind of learn, develop. I don't know the secret sauce yet, guys, so if anyone's got the secret sauce, please let me know. Let's crack up to the top here. Crossbow taking damage. Final player here for Stardust Mixed. X-Hal gets in some mad fight on that sort of northwest corner. Patrick Gaming gets Purdy as well. Bounce back either way. Lucrox, so you can see him just coming into line of sight. Comes into line of sight perfectly. And that'll be him down. Purdy's back up and Purdy's back down. Halo's just going to try and find an area which we can pick him up. So we'll come back to it in a second. Inter has given up. X-Hal have got the damage done. Hatchet Gaming taking the shots now. Cowboy extends back towards his team. Try and deny the further action. Cowboy on top of it here. Revenge has popped his head up. Has seen him though. Cowboy down to 52 HP. Rolls the nade over the top though. Luke Rux though gets the shot from the top. Cowboy now knows the danger. Works his way around. Actually, it's confirmation done, but it's confirmation the other way. Points will go for VP. He's unable to get the steal. Luke Rux distracted very much towards the smoke, but Halo goes down. Great spray from the Org. Lucrox is looking, opting to kind of play. Pops that smoke, should allow him to sort of look down. That's a good nade. He should get the confirmation. Does the damage. The car's gone. Purdy behind safety. Grows with a hand. Everything else is out of there. Lucrox, if he had more util, he's got 2 blue zone nades. Problem is he's got more bodies coming his way. Cowboy looking to try and get the defense on, but he's got other problems as well. The car's looking to go. Cowboy wrapping his way around the outside though. Looks for the spray on the inside. Doesn't get the connection though. We've seen them for Hattrick Gaming just about get away with it. Crux trying to get the knockback here, but he's been called back. Ibby standing for the boys today. On the defense. On a good spot as well. They're just kind of able to control both sides. It's that Gaming. They're working their way in. Zone shift's going back the other way. Navi deleted. Didn't even get an opportunity. There was so much in the north. The zone obviously eventually giving up the land, giving up the mass. Most of these teams now obviously have to try and play their way in. Feels like everyone's chasing zone at the moment. Feels like everyone's trying to play the outside edge. This southwest corner is chaotic. BB team stretch and they expand out here. 6IX happy as well as UST get the opportunities. They back away now to sort of work their way in that southeast corner. The rest of it though is here, is on the west side. We've still got X-Hal trying to get themselves in. Obviously Team Liquid, you can see from the outside, Purdy is down again. VP kind of the gatekeeper of this area as they now look to give up. They give up this train as they know there's not much left. And then we go back in towards the gas. The rest on that northwest corner as a TPP Tango unit. Well, they get dancing. I don't know if Nedix, Team France superstar, even knows that he's got a sneaky neighbor right next to him. Now knows the damage is done. Michael's down. Nedix is down. And the salsa sauce runs dry. Yo, Mark, any rumours about FaZe? I did have a waffle about that. You might have missed it. No, I've messaged the guys. I've asked, are you store a thing? They have said yes. So I think the question is, who is the fourth now? So the guys have said they're still playing, which is grand, and I think that's what everyone wants to hear. So FaZe, as far as I'm aware, not going anywhere from what the rumor is. I'm not sure, Hope, actually. I'm going to ping Michael if he's a stand-in. I think he is, mate. I think he's a sub. He's a super sub. And why wouldn't you want to have Michael? I'll see if I can get some information on the ground. It's like PMI again. Sending Mark Powers to go get some intel. So I'll find that space. So now just looking for that zone. 12 teams remain. We'll give up a lot of the Soaks him. Cowboy extends over the top just too much. He goes down. They are actually in danger here. Is Team Liquid about to play peekaboo? They do. Purdy gets the first one. Mad on the other side though. Halo comes up through the top. Sadiq got distance though. Force Halo. He needs to cover. It's not going to be enough cover because the angles are still there. Purdy driving forward. So what shifts back this way. Can Luke get the res? I'm assuming that Michael is just a sub, guys. Like, PWD, again, is a legend. Flash done. Oh, Luke. Oh, long distance. AWM. Falls. Feels like everything Team Liquid do, they get one up and someone's there just to stick the knife in one more time. The Stallion. Unable to get out the stables. Talk about Stallions. Might kicking off the other side and trying to take apart one of the Stallions. That is BB. It does launch an aid out, but it's not going to be enough. BBT extend towards the height. They bottleneck and they bottleneck their way out. Big run here. 6x. And kills. So again, it feels like that side has just been quiet. Everything's happened on the west. That's what I mean. Like, again, CAB was looking to go left there, but he knew he had to come back on the right. Like, maybe I'm thinking into it too much. This is a play. Take it, maybe? Yeah, it's working. USD. Found a player here from VP. Still only at placement points. 10 teams still up. It's number 5 here from VP. Definitely looking back, but not down. He has been spotted. So did he, though. Gets the damage done. This is the correct seat. Clicks a nade. My keyboard skill is terrible. Arm moves around. What much did they send it down? If there's another, I think it was the second nade. That's not bad. Get splash damage. And no slack had no slack or no opportunity to move. Hey, what are you guys telling me, right? Is Michael's just getting about? Is that what you're telling me? If you haven't already, give that man a follow. Give him some love. I love his clips. See, number 7. Blue zone nade. 20. Damage done. Blue zone claims. And VP will be happy. Zone shifts its way back down. Everybody else is getting X out. I think it'll work. I'll give him that. 8 teams. It's phase 6. Also solo. So X Hal solo. VP is a solo. 100 ADR. Not really seen too much from them. A solo as well. Working their way in. I don't think they can find it. 100 ADR does go down towards zones. We lose 1. We're now to 8. Place for them. So that's at least a placement point on the board. When are they going to remove the snow and anger angle? I think I'm not the fan either. I think a Christmas special all day, right? But yeah, it just makes me feel cold, guys. It just makes me feel cold. But he's still fighting. 6 kills here for Team Liquid. Oh, he's a Stallion. It's under fire. Backed off slightly. Lovely. Who's on launcher? On his way back to safety, looking for a slight left peek. Hasn't got the angle. I think he's been spotted. They're backing off. I suppose they are. Crint's above him. Purdy needs to get out of this. Make making a break for defense. How goes down. I don't know how's gone down just actually after. VP go down first. And then how. So 7th and 6th. Purdy's there. But Purdy can deliver. He can't get safety though. Baldini will end it. 5 kills for them. And the Stallions, well, Team Liquid will fall. 5th place. Very, very hard game for them. Let's be honest. He got caught. A team that hasn't been caught at the moment is 6AX. As they've been kind of left to their own devices in that sort of southeast corner. So Steve Melman, Steve, obviously these guys are up on Discord as a team, as a unit. So interesting to see that's where City has landed up. Let's see what that means. And the other team members. Obviously the 4th is unknown. Obviously higher gear player is Diffix, just to let you know. Again, don't know if that's his team or not. Assuming not. But he's down to a 2. Take on the fight. We're against a 3. Speeder just pops a smoke. I'm looking to try and come across here. 6IX with the 4. You'd think the moment they start sort of fighting and kicks off that they will sort of move their way over. There's a spray exchange. It's not 2 versus 1. 6IX still holding. Can they get a steal? I think the moment that sort of smoke clears, he can. It's only 1 kill. All done for Baldini. Now we can see the body. Just go for the first. It's a double point, even if you go out. Get that knock, gotta get knock, gotta get knock, get it up. There, knock. Now finish. That's 2. Oh, you gotta get it. Points, double up, and take it all day long, and it should be a straight collapse here. The guy's on the run. KDL is running for his life, though. He's got the famous. The spray comes in. Doesn't get the connection. He steps into it. It's only 4. It's not 6IX, but they do clear the roster. GG's for them. Game number 1. Not a bad start. I feel like a lot of teams got caught, especially with that kind of so much water being in on that military island, and they're obviously playing. And God, I felt for anyone on that sort of west side. VP were controlling. They were the kind of gatekeepers for teams trying to push their way in, which was strong. Then we also saw teams like Team Liquid. They had to fight for every little bit. XHAL the same. They're well out on the west. They held out that west bridge, working their way down. But XHAL digging out big points. 11 kills actually for XHAL. They did top the charts when it comes down to that one. VP with the damage. Baldini, though, getting the assist, but the assist don't always get you the points. Let's have a quick break there. When we come back, it's our last snowy wrangle for this cold winter day for our Pubg Eu Scrims.
I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna
Yo, I think we're done. Getting all one done. That's a pretty good game, actually. Enjoyed it. Again, as I said, there's so much water in. It forced a lot of teams in. We saw a lot more fights on the outside, but obviously as they sort of played in that sort of west corner, there was a lot to juggle. You got to remember that west section is quite plateaued as well. So obviously with Team Liquid, they tried to come up on the top. We had VP there. They had to try and push their way through. We had Stardust there. It was quite hard for them to hold. And we had the 100 ADR sort of lurking a little bit on the south side. So everyone kind of bottlenecked their way into that location, and only a few could sort of work their way through it. What I did like to see, when we're looking at someone like VP actually, is that some teams, actually me included, like to sit on the outside edge and go, actually, you know what, we want to hold here, this is our best position. When actually there was a point where VP went, you know what, we now need to move further into zone because there isn't much cover. And with Kryn and some of these other teams from the east, they were causing them too much chaos. So it was really nice for them to sort of, I suppose, see actually at one point of the decision making was about, hey, look, we can't survive here, we now need to push forward though. And obviously them and their sort of exhale, that sort of depth of knowledge and skill, it kind of came into fruition, and obviously they worked it down. So really good play for them. We'd obviously have another game. We have 6 in total though for today. Unfortunately, guys, I don't have the information about where, when, how many, but all I can tell you now is let's get into it. It's game number 2. It's coming up. Here we go. A better flight path, should we say, with a northeast, all the way down towards a west, southwest. We do tempt with that military island, so surely we can't go back to Tabaka again. I'm pretty sure Ibby is going to be dying to his death, so for those of us, that's why I thought I picked him, to give you an idea. So there are some teams that have 5 people. So Nixie is back, the VP TPP King. And what happens though with our super coaches, they will tab out and descend to the perils that is going to be the frozen ocean of Erangel. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means they have to sit, watch, and wait. But they get able to listen to the comms, and this is where the coaches kind of get good understanding. So again, any teams that you see with a 5, I do know we get asked sometimes, no, they're not cheating, they've not snuck a sneaky player into their lobby and we haven't clocked it. In scrims, obviously, you will see it, and obviously that's how they sit down, watch, and wait. For those, obviously, I am trying to get my video sorted and out. I do have a trailer. I'm asking for permission for a song that I want to put onto it. But basically, what we have is some insights to the coaching room. So actually, I do a lot of videoing. I do some interviews actually inside the coaching room as well. So you will get to see a lot of that. That's from PGC and obviously on PMI as well. PMI coaching room. Definitely a lot better, guys. Definitely a lot better. So, no, a little bit on the later part, but not all the way down towards military. We do have military in, though, as we can see it holding in that southeast corner. BB team unable to get straight to their drop spot in that kind of milk to power area, but they're going to take the cars and rotate down. TPP, the Tango unit. I'm really intrigued, okay? I know you guys have asked what's happening with FaZe. I'm actually really intrigued as well. When FaZe return, what happens with the Milta sort of power drop? Does FaZe kind of put their stamp on it? Will we see Jeems step away, or will we see a battle commence for Milta? And I suppose the surrounding areas out towards farm. So arguably, Jeems has been scrimming now for a number of weeks. So let's wait and see how that goes. Anyway, I've got a hot drop. I know you guys at this point will be telling me to get over their mark, and I might as well. There goes our coaches, S2G and X-How. They go head to head again. So X-How lose their first body. Hopefully we won't see this clash the whole time with the Turkish teams, but it's always nice to see sometimes. If Runa actually knows where he is. Let's tab up though. Global Army is now run on the inside. Definitely no because you can hear him. There's confirmation. There's a knock confirm on the other side. There's a knock confirm again there. I don't know what's happened there. I wasn't even disconnect either. Very strange. But it's a thing. It happens. It's 2G. Love to see them. I've never seen these guys play, but it'd be nice to see the new org scrimming to survive out a little bit longer than what they have done so far in the first game. To see if they can work it out. It's a 3 versus 2. Numbers not in their favour, but doesn't always mean Anything else? I think we're really good. Especially Diffix together with Steed. Yeah, 100%. Dangerous team. Need to check in for scrims and lobby makes a tier order. Yes. So the teams are different from last time. Yeah, I hope so. Obviously, there's kind of two major discords that you have. We've got one which is kind of the EU one, which is kind of where I operate within, and then we've got the NA one. And again, same thing. You get a tier ranking based upon obviously how you perform in events past, etc. And then depends on the tier ranking. When you check in your team, you'll be put up at the top or higher than the tier that people are below you, and then you kind of get the opportunity to scrim. So, like today, it's the first time we're now seeing double lobbies, and it won't be long before we start seeing triple lobbies. And that is double TPP lobbies. Before anyone asks and has a go at me, I don't make the rules, guys. I can't change it. I appreciate you guys coming in and telling me about it though, but I can't always change it. That's not kicking off just yet, Yvonne. Navi. It's kind of wild 2-2 split. It's definitely worth talking about Navi because we've got Spyro though, and we've got Boostic here with Ferris and Hakatori. So Sadido, super nice guy by the way, guys. Super cool. Actually, all the team super nice. I got to meet him at PMI. Super down to Rain, including coaching stuff. Rain is the GOAT. Ferris will stay, still making the IGL calls. So he remains. Hakatori was the GOAT from last year. He got actually awarded Player of the Year, I believe. And now you add Spyro and Boostic. This is a make or break team, I can tell you that. Team Liquid find themselves though in chaos yet again, not just one but two. As Ayla and Purdy go down, rotations are built differently here, boys. The call might be keep the car safe and shift him. And they are already closed down the routed path him. Purdy's making the call exactly where they are. Let's tab some people up now because we are going to have a few more fights on our hands. It's going to be this one next. Good night. Oh! Just seen him on the right. Seen him now. Bookie. Andre, our team was started last year really strong. The team definitely was there consistently doing really well. I did feel they dropped off the second half of the year. That's no means a bad thing. There's obviously things they need to work on. And it wasn't working out for them. That fight's still not quite there. Navi is still a big split. Ferris though is going sneaky. He's going to kind of play into this TPP Tango unit. Michael has been caught. It's not even by Navi, no. Chasing at the sort of south side, bouncing about a bit here, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out exactly where these next fights are going to happen. I should actually, to be fair, maybe use my map stream for that. And I'll apologise. I can't keep everyone in it. It is a little bit over towards that southwest side. I can make it slightly better for everyone. I can't see that fight. I can't see that fight kicking off just yet. That's gonna be long distance fighting. Actually, gaming work their way down. VP working their way down as well. I'll be just having a little bit of a sneaky play. Again, so it seems to run that rotation down. A lot of teams more spread out. It does obviously consolidate around that kind of donuts effect, and we are seeing no teams committing to the sort of military at the moment. Nedix gets a few shots onto Ferris. Much more though. Again, more noise than anything. Always has got to be careful from XHOW if the S2G guys kind of hold out. Then they will get caught. There we go. Here comes the rotation. Natural Gaming working with the 6IX. Oh, Melman. Try and get some eyes in the sky here. Picks those plays down. Does catch him actually as well. Could be a big nade. That's a great nade! 6IX game number 1 winners. Take 2. And now on defense, they get caught by Baldini though on the other side. Hat-trick Gaming down to their final player, running as best they can. Tap though. Looks like they're away, bro. Danger. Close. Hasn't seen him yet. Now backs away slightly. 27 seconds left before we see the same sort of shift. You can pop a smoke before we get into that car. Baldini are pushing their way forward. Oh, more contenders coming in as well. Starlers finding into that on this sort of west approach. Makes a stand. Got a cover. Nade to perfection. Int making a push forward. Good play from him. Harvey's still happy where they are. Oh my god, the zone shift. What is going on? The guys are going to have a little look here now for those chips. Team Liquid generally keep bodies up. See if they can. I think they have. They've actually gone full send. They've gone full send round and past. This is a full send for the boys. Feel for this. Did they get in? Ferris gets Mogul down. That might have just saved Team Liquid slightly. Big Ball and Steel. Spray comes through. I think there's more of a look back that way. Big send for Team Liquid. Finding some centralised compound here. Angel ADR, after now trying to defend, that is the ridgeline. Boogie just going to be having a look at this. There you can see. This fight Store hasn't. Runa's run out. Baron Peak, CCI next door holding. They're going to have meds on for days. Nice rotation though. UST comes back in that sort of east coast, down to the sort of east corner. Again, lots of water, that river. Store in play behind you, so we'll see kind of what happens here. Team Liquid though did make the dash. Wish Minari did get the knock though. I haven't got the res just yet. Because they can't just run straight across. They've got to use this wall nicely. They've got some Blossom. They'll be looking for the shots. Boost 6 down. First though, that's the higher ground. I think he's caught James on that rotation down and round. Looking for that right peak now as he back towards Needix. Can't quite see him just at the moment. So he does get Sunflowery as well. Again, that fight. The top quick kill confirm. Stay with Navi at the moment. Can't see the push happening just yet. We do lock down that compound. They lock it down well. Again. Nope. 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 No. Sorry guys, I am dropping by today. Sorry, apologies, please. Now we come back and then in TPP's next tournament. Will Vard just step in? That's already part of the team now. You're going to have Gustav Vard and Fex, right? But the question is, who is the fourth? Who would you have, though? Any player in the world, if you was a FaZe fan. Who do you fill in with that fourth person? Do you know what actually is really good? That's a massive ramp. That's a massive thing as well. I played a lot yesterday, right? I wasn't doing much. I was just kind of chilling. I was playing. And the amount of pro players I played with and came across was huge. And I like that. For me, that's huge. As bit as huge as this bloody zone. What is going on today? Yeah, that's the thing. That is a thing. This is going to be a full send. Let's try and catch some of the action, though, as everyone will have to go for a full send in. VP on the chase. Celtic, he tries to scrabble away from this one. VP, got to hound him down. There's no way he's going to get out of here. They've got to try and find a compound. Arguably, a lot more compounds on the south side are clear. Celtic still driving forward. Oh, my God. MG, lay down. All the cars chasing down. CCI, it's going to be caught. He goes down. The spray. Destruction. Subida gets him down, but it gets stolen away. And VP clear into the compound. Big Nate comes over the top. That can be huge. Doesn't quite get the connection. Baby is there. That's one guy you just don't want to hear ripping apart teams. Oh, they're all in one vehicle as well. 100 ADR, full sense here. So let's find one. It's getting tapped though. Navi deleting on the other side. Odin has to try and pop the grenade. No, he's going to be trying to push that one. Goes on the outside edge. Here comes over a car. Comes in close behind. He actually runs him over. Gets the shot through. Full final play here for Stardust Mix. Maybe want to try and get some points on the board. 100 ADR is down. Navi destroyed on the other side. Still a hold out here. It's in a bad spot. Massive spread here from the Tango unit. BB in towards Milta. Let's get the knock. Do NA scrims even exist anymore? I do believe they do, yeah. I just don't think they've had them as consistently as the EMEA region ones. So now she put some stuff up on Reddit the other day about the app and how it works. Right, Jazz, I think he does amazing work for the community. He does a lot of the UST stuff as well. So again, big shout for him. I don't think he's listening. He's a NA guy, right? So surely a massive north shift now. Has to. Guys like are not going to be looking to move. BP was eager for kills, right? TPP Tango, you think he's not going to come back their way, so they go sending. Oh, I think they know where they're going. When he comes out, he's been spotted. He needs to take a bit of splash damage, but he knows exactly where he is. Well, he goes in the window. Who's in there? Bounces around. Plays ping pong. The one behind him, though, is going to do the damage. So, oh, 4 HP. No way. Did he get away from that? Wow. That was a thing. There's that zone shift back. So it has sort of played its way back towards, I suppose, sanity this zone, giving up the water. Actory gets Cowboys. There's a knock. Can't see a push just yet. They hold out one side of farm, so if they want to go aggressive, they have to do it early. Which they will just fight at the moment. Houdini will fall. Reddington here. And Navi. Zone shifts away. These guys get shifted, but they're going to wait for the ticking time bomb. Navi on the defensive here. They have spread out, so there is a kind of a 2-2. Team Liquid do get the res back on. And there is a knock. As we are seeing the teams from no slack, though. Not getting the slack as they extend out. Quint on 2-2 split. The Mad and a man push here, but the only player left from Exhal, as the team is down. Where is? It's gone. Unable, completely missed it. S2G down, 13 teams. Again, we've got more water in the sort of southeast corner, so expect another farm shift. This team might be not looking for the rest. No. Can they extend over? Resball even got the camouflage gear on, so what happened if we game out? Ooh, they rotated around. I didn't think they were rotate back. That caught me off guard. I actually was looking at my map stream. Big Donald, you don't need to highlight all your message, Matt. Can see him. They're in the corner of my eye. actually rotated that all the way around. Elix's last one. He's trying to get away. Navi giving up the position, going wide outside. Hakatori's going to be there. I wonder if Team Liquid, I suppose, can they get across there? Must be not. It's too much of an ask, right? Elix looking for a position. Sees the bodies now. Sees Ferrist. If they're running in the middle, surely not. They've got to go back the way they came, right? Oh, no. Cowboy. Cheeky devil. Let's tab them up, see if we get a crash that side. Metabay works his way back. Here comes that zone shift. And again, give her out the water. That southeast corner, though, it was all about getting rid of that water. We can never hold on to it for that long. And obviously push now. If you do want to see the map stream as a whole without me bouncing to it, especially on this channel here, guys, I'll be bouncing to and from. It's just Map Podcast 247, 24/7. I did ask again, Pubg, if I can stream more things. Still haven't gone on, so still chasing. Set up. Gets Nixie. Set up. Gets Beamy. Correxy. A hound of bullets. This is going to be horrific. Yeah, at the top. Here's the footstep. Quickly looking to try and do something where he can. And then, yeah, Meta Bay, they've come crashing over as well. Get caught. So I'll get caught as battery's starting to run out. But there, ace in hand, level 3 helmet and vest. See the potential grenade coming in. Back away, goes for a new angle. Opportunity dodges the initial danger. If you can see, no, he can't. Long distance comes in, he'll go down as well. It's where the team start to fall. BB needs to try and cross the road. There goes the util dump. Doozy gets crossback, distance for them. Molly goes over the top. Doesn't quite get the connection. Let's see if the second one can. No, again, both. The building is on fire, but BB team are charging. See the back of him. Free fire comes through. Still on TPP. That swap over. Goes for the drop shot. That's not going to be there for the exchange. They stack up, though. Monodoc, though, maybe the com's not right. Now he sees him. Gets shot from the top. Monodoc, though, gets another one down. That might actually just flatten the rest of the team. But be careful. They've gone aggressive for it. Virtus Pro will fall. Slack and Krint will do the most of the damage for them. Got that res. Doozy has to spray through. Comes back towards his sort of southeast corner. He's going to get caught. That happens, and yeah, BB team, a difficult push, a very, very difficult push. Here comes from another push here. 6IX. Oh my god, he got 1, 2. Melman touches his shoulder. It's down to Melman. Literally stands next to him. Didn't quite gauge that that player could be that close. Hint's gonna be there. Shift again back towards that sort of west side. Team are looking now just on the outside. Navi are in still as we go back towards farm. Melbourne, a massive dash. Using a smoke where he can. Just about gets in, but nope. He's gonna fall. Game number 1 winners are out. 6 teams. Looks like find themselves in position now for a late game. Famas will help. Shorter mag. Never going to be the best, but they're trying to do the damage. Navi, on the other hand, though, still holding the compound, still holding the fortification, still now causing damage. Team Liquid extend out. Luke holds in the compound. Cowboy goes out wide. Navi unchecked on 5 kills so far. Alright, seen the smoke. Pre-fires the outside. Actually causes damage. You won't be aware of it. Cowboy target from the boys for a while. Luke, last one. It needs to try and work their way in. They're going to use the ridge to their advantage, which is well. Now, obviously, the team chasing down for UST. They've run out of zone. 9 shots in the chamber. Number 9 here for Int. P90 in hand as well. Team Liquid. Cowboy, I think he's just having a little peek over the top. Hakatori gets the final blow. Now down to 5. What we got? We've got a 3, a 4, a double 2, and a solo. Is it? Luke Holt. I can't see a way that Team Liquid get out of this one, personally. The fact he's got 2 kills and got something out of it, I'll give him that. Maybe even a little crawl back. Shot underneath. Something finds 1. This is it. Oh, Luke gets him. another kill. There we go. It's a 4-3-2-1. 4 for Na'Vi, 3 for Quinn. So our Nose-Lack team, though, with 2. And for Luke, for Team Liquid, well, he remains as a solo. Let's see if he doesn't get frozen. And Na'Vi will have all eyes on him. They won't look to try and allow him out. 6 kills. We had questions about the Na'Vi. We had questions about the change. But every time we question this team, they deliver. The foundations of Na'Vi put together 4 units and make them perform. Boostic. He's Salik. Yeah, I'm trying to spread across that sort of east side. They have the advantage there, so to speak. They have. Sorry for this one to fade out. See, Na'Vi needs to try and leave the compound here. No, Stack having to go back here as well. Luke is going to tap out, unfortunately for him. It's done. 4th place. Would you kind of look at this position and go for, like, for in as an opportunity? They've not just got the MG, they've got this long ridge line. They're going to have to set up a bit more of a defensive ridge line. No, it's like obviously trying to work their way in, trying to find an opening. But they're going to come in that southwest corner. Na'Vi sitting at northwest corner. K-Del. Find 1. They are in. The MG can just drop a mag or 2 in there. So we'll be the guys out. What's happened to the rest of the APAC region? Sure, mate. There are a lot of movers and shakers, though. First team ready to start showing us what they've got. Here comes that Na'Vi extension. They are making the push, though, but this is the Panzer. The Panzer's coming their way. The Panzer is a miss. The P90. Oh, Hakatori gets him down. They're actually getting tabbed in the back. Ferris will fall. They are lucky. That skimmed the top. Oh, the long distance actually coming from the FAMAS. Na'Vi extend out, and they're extending their way potentially out, though. Oh, my God, another one will fall. Na'Vi had the numbers. They had the aggressive, but they stopped too early. They didn't commit over the top. They went 4-1 here. Boostic. Final player for them. No Slack, literally living to their name. Now they charge forward. They try and close the gap. As we do see our Quint team work their way across. Those Sparrow's been confirmed. Though, what a play here from No Slack. They've done the damage to Na'Vi. Yes, they are losing the kills, but they found an opening. They found a safety. Subida is just getting destroy as many points as he can. What a push. What a push from No Slack. Na'Vi, they should have gone over that ridge line. They saw that Panzer, they stopped short. Now they leave it into the loving arms of Boostic. Can he get out of this one? I suppose the moment these two start fighting, it's going to allow him to come in. I might even argue to say there might be a standoff between No Slack and Crint. Seeing that though, Crint are not in. They don't have a ridge to play from. They have to breach over. Boosted colds. Alright, what happens? It's a strong game from Navi, right? Oh my god, boost dick. Is he done? He's done. We are done. It's now a 2 versus 2. And from the underdogs to maybe the champions. No Slack. Look to breach their way. They've got the better side of the zone. They've got the better opportunity to push. Sata backed off slightly. 1 kill for him. Only 2 for the guys so far. They've been digging far. So spray will come in. Don't forget that famous house. That short mag. Need to be cautious. Needs print. Lose 1. They lose it. It's 1 and done. No Slack. No Slack. No Slack. There was no Slack in that push, but oh my days. Kryn actually got the damage lead, but damage and the kills, they got 11. But just break down, right? Navi obviously stopped short. They'll sort of hands. They maybe hit the brakes. If they continue to go, maybe it was a different outcome. And instead of them all dying slowly, it was more of a piece apart, should we say. They stopped underneath the Panzer. Panzer was a miss, though. But just taking away all of that, No Slack saw the opportunity, got the knock straight in the car, and the speed to rotate around. They knew they couldn't have had to play back. They knew they were getting breached on that side, so the likelihood they were leaving bodies there was next to none. Good play, great read, and do you know what? They even delivered themselves a win at the end. Good play. That was Bear Raggle is done and dusted. Let's get ourselves though back in towards the lobby though, and yeah, see you guys in a few.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Oh, Rondo time. Let's go. Not a bad flight, Bob, actually. Bigger map, but it's coming from east down towards a southwest. Just kind of shy of the heart and the soul around that kind of test track in the Knox factory, but arguably an area which a lot of people could get to easily. Man, Bo, learning, mate. You're always welcome to learn, mate. I'm just happy you're supporting, bro. I'm being a super mod like everyone else. I want to change my vote. Oh, it's going to be a good one. You guys are going to vote that one out and just maybe second guess it. Oh, game number 2 winners. No slack. Really good play from them. Really, really good play from them. Hatchet game, not really seen too much from them. Really want to see STG, if one is for you. Hopefully they don't get too involved in head-to-head fights. No Twisted Minds. I messaged Between, so I believe they've got a team meeting tonight. So they're obviously not in tonight. They're going to decide what they do when they come back. So, yeah, we should expect Twisted Minds this week, maybe next week, if not. So again, interesting to see for them working their way back. Zone. Oh my days! Wow. Talk about Noslack getting a bit of a blessing. Number one, but two, like, you got to think people that are going late. Like 6AX, like they BB, Team Liquid, they've got a huge rotation. Back. There's definitely a few notes for me on this one, especially when we see in and around that sort of west side, we've got that sort of water. We kind of see that river trickle its way around, that sort of high ground, that sort of becomes a pinnacle point. Is it going to be in this zone? Potentially not. We do see it play back a lot of the time towards the west. It is a little bit touching the unplayable at the top, and yes, we do have to take into account water, but we do see it play back towards that west. Now, if it does go back towards the west, we've kind of got a few bottlenecks of where teams can kind of work their way over. gliders are going to be key, especially for these teams that are going to be coming in late, especially on the outside. They should be extending their way through and getting those hard spawns before working their way back towards zone. I wouldn't be too surprised as well, as we can see Na'Vi already shifting off. They've already sent a player, Ferris, the IGL, into a location, expecting there not a lot of people to be there. So really good play from him. And I'd expect that to kind of also follow. Anyway, there's a hot drop. It's not... I can't really say hot drop when it's TPP, because sometimes the hot drops are not always the case, but there's always one team that seems to be involved, S2G. Now, they don't want anything to do with XHAL. They got two out of 2 for them. They opt now to go for a Turkish team. Should have Wildcats. But there, Global Army. It's a little bit tempted with a Pubg Eu over the top. It won't really sort of play out that way until my logic is Bushido Wildcat's going to push down here, right, and try and take the fight this way. Bushido's on the hold. He's got a level 3 vest. That's going to help him. Good play. Really good play from Snow Slap. I was just looking at that. That's insane. Cold in this house, Mark. Yeah, mate, it is. Yes, it is. The problem is this standoff here is not going to help these guys for a long time. It's not going to help them at all. So the teams arguably are getting in. Let's go back to a picture-in-picture. So we can watch these teams rotate. Na'Vi rotated early. Wuho Ram. Good play for them. XHAL going to come. XHAL going around that sort of north side. So I think he's just got into a glider in the west corner. He's kind of just south, anywhere from where he was, and down south towards that T junction in the south west corner. Team that could operate to go around the south towards the southeast. Wonder if they come by Jaden City. Do you have Kryn on the other side though? Let's try and bounce over there quickly. I'm going to try and catch VP. Subila might be moved to a position to try and do the damage. There's a car there. I think it's more of a I'll let you know, and that's it. No, basically what that is within the scrims, I kind of like, hey, you would have been shot at there. Be careful of the rotation because they're so far away. You tend to find like a square in or square just out is where you see the guys obviously start to fight. They're just letting each other know where, who, what. So again, a bit of notification, just go, hey, look, we'd be shooting you there, and vice versa. So I need to remove that. We remove that now. I am not affiliated, unfortunately, with that system anymore. Let's go. I can't delete that comment. I can ban them. The good news is, though, is Twire are doing exactly what we were trying to do with that wipe.gg. So Twire, hopefully, Touchwood won't be just a leaderboard thing anymore. So I'm excited. I shared my thoughts, feelings with the legend. I actually have built the application myself. But I'm going to use it mainly for just me. Happy to share. I might develop it a little bit further out, and depends obviously twat doesn't get anything out, then yes, I will share it. But for now, it is just for me. Are the scrims TPP or FPP? They are all TPP. There are 2 lobbies of TPP scrims. Difficult to make the push and to want a standoff. Let's get back to some of the other action now. Navi has been pushed. Exactly where he's landing. They do have a slight split here. Who's that? Sparrow taking the head-to-head with Mad now. He's got this left peak to be cautious. He steps out. I'm going to try and go for that reposition. Obviously, guys are working away and Boosted giving him some backup. It's going to give him some intel. He knows he's there. Come through. Boosted though. Sends it. Guess he gets the spray through the containers. Got the right peak now. It's in FPP. They come at the fight. I'll be cautious on the other side though. Now moves his way back. He does get caught. Akatori, not too far away. Sees the Mad. He actually plays him out. Let him get the flush. Puts himself back in towards safety. Grenade goes through. Oh, I cut the shots. I thought he was running away from it, but he stepped back into it. Not just 1, but 2. Akatori and Spyro. Tapping up. Boostic's though, he's been flushed. There's another flush though. That comes through. First now, under barrage of util dump. He has to try and defend this 100 ADR play. He gets one. Has to try and continue to back up. Spyro gets a little bit of an overwatch. Could be cautious though. More teams going to be there. Bushido Wildcats will go. S2G contenders are out of the drop spot. $43K people watching PUBG. Impressive. Most views at PGC in November. Yeah, nice. Nice. Good to see ya. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to have 43K just watching the one channel, but no. I mean, gotta get there slowly, guys. Alright. Sparrow does go down first. Repositions himself now. And it's UST getting involved. So UST another team here. Katori swaps over. Stop the util dump coming in. Unfortunately, it is coming in. We'll open the door for him. Good play. Unfortunately, it does get finished up. So, nice try. Used the smoke. Held the pressure. Wasn't going to be enough. I'll split it. We'll keep this one at the moment. Zone has shifted back down. So, we still have played pretty much on that sort of east side. Has given up that sort of west, that worrying area that I was talking about. Can't even get everyone on the map. That's how east it is, though, unfortunately, at the moment. I will have a look at the map shortly, but for now, yeah, it's not working. You're going to have to go on the map stream for that one, guys. I'm sorry. I'll have a look at it on big screen. What team sort of hammering? This is the northern point of the zone, right? If I do that, this is Muhopan. Obviously, that is the north point. We go down to Mayran on the south. We've obviously got the temple, etc. in, so everyone else is going to be there, but it's a lot of teams fighting though with the outside edge. Why is that not working? There you go. BB. High grounds, I watch him. Looking to find the other side though. Actually gaming will fall. Should be able to get the res back on though, but look, we've got P teams on the outside. Crunch is on the outside edge. How will fall down first. Let's get it. BB team looking to get the first engagement they can. Let's keep on the board. For those that don't know, no slack. So their drop spot. Well, a little bit more towards these, but let's overwatch him. I suppose the advantage of staying here, right, and not giving up is you've got the recall. So Navi If they can dig out, they can dig deep, they can deal with UST. They just need to kind of find a chink in their armor and get rid of them. They've got obviously no slack on the south side of them, causing problems. 100 ADR neighboring out towards the west. That's before BB team, who are actually overwatching these compounds. You can see Phil first relocating himself into a position where he could maybe get some shots into this compound. But that being said, whoever's the winner from here should be able to get the bodies back up. So it's not about keeping bodies in the fight and staying as a 4. They just might want to make sure they can get out of here alive, because they do have that recall center on the other side. Why is that little thing there? That makes sense. There you go. Gone. It's that little red thing in the corner. What have I put in? I think for me, UST at this point will go, we've got bodies up. We don't need to stay here and fight. We need to think about next zone. We've got cars. Let's disengage. Let's go round. Fortunately for them, they've got no slack on one side. And I said, Phil first has sort of snuck his way down. He's having a look. Lucky enough for them, the zone has come back towards his top side. Now, remember I mentioned about UST. Well, UST are now outside of the zone. So they're not in the best position. They've got to be cautious themselves. I can actually now bring this into parameters. So UST now on the outside edge. Navi obviously now just needs to hold. 100 AR, not going to shift either. VP going down with Krint. That's on the outside as they rotate their way past. Everyone else got a rotation round, or they need to try and hold, especially in the outside edge. You got the high ground, especially in that northwest corner. High ground in the southeast corner. Loads of flat terrain sips in between. Let's actually try and catch some of that action though. Oh, Navi. Actually, rotation 1. Seen him. Actually, opposite up right peak. Sees the bus on the other side. Knows he's got problems. Ferris down in a position actually might cause danger. Get the knock. Maybe we'll... Second thought process of actually should I move on my way around. Big Soup doing damage to Ferris, having to put away. The closer he gets, the closer he goes. Oh my God, Crixie has arrived as well. What is going on? No Slack gets beamy. See you guys at distance. Let's catch up with Team Liquid though. So I'll find our TPP Tango unit. Halo does get needed, but Cowboy's down. Don't forget Luke has fallen. We saw that in the kill feed earlier. Michael, you can try and deliver a parcel. That parcel, oh, just too short. Maybe the second one. He'll go a little bit further. He does. The re-knock does get the re-knock from Michael. The car will explode and go back. Navi full 14th place for them. Purdy has to try and back away from this one. Pops another smoke. Does damage back though from Michael. Comes more teams as they roll in from the south. Look at S2G there. Halo following the same path in. Oh no. Pops up in the top. Halo full send. Purdy down. Cowboy needs to get res on. Here's the cars. Sees now. But not much more he can do. Halo right into the thick of it. He goes for the flash, but here full. Cowboy. Final player now for Team Liquid. 1 kill. Phase 3. Running out of space. And run out of opportunity. CCI next though will end it. They've read the kill feed. Now they make the push. Global Army is down because Sheila decided not to hit the brakes. That's going to potentially allow Mogor, if they wrap around, they're going to be able to see it. They heard the cars. They should be able to see the cars here. Mogor steps up and Mogor steps down. James gets caught as well as he has a look up towards the top. Now diverts his attention back towards the south. Michael needs to get a med on where he can. So Mogor will be making the call. It's pretty much a flush. No re-knock. That's the save. Sheila will fall. Confirmation done. Charges forward. James, look behind you. The P90. Oh, TPP Tango unit fall. 12th place. Sheila should be resible here. Well, for the short haul. As our Stardust team full send. I can't see him making it. Zone shift goes back towards the other side. Houdini full. Krint doing well today. Really well. Kiwi team waiting, watching. We need to get in. Lucrux is still there. There's a little spray. Yeah, bro, open hot drop. Hot drops are not hot drop anymore, bro. I was waiting for the kill feed, mate. That was all. I was waiting for the kill feed. And I missed it all anyway. Yeah. But I'd rather you guys tell me. Just so I keep it coming. Please keep it coming. We get action straight away. We get action from Navi, right? In the next house, so it didn't take long. Should have has a guess that they're here. That's a confirmation. They're gonna try and work their way around. He positions himself now, but he's gonna be on the left peak, which is not gonna help him. S2G will be the same. USD taking a fall. No slack. Getting the 2 winners. No problem. From him. UST will fall as well, unable to kind of get out of the town. Run into one of the blockers. Looking to try and get ahead of this one. Face number 4. Wow, GG's. Stardust mix. Hold on the south. Now we start seeing the interesting push because 6IX. Diffix here. Level 3 helmet, level 3 vest. Charging them forward. Melman is down. Zone shifts obviously comes back to their section. So again, they're holding the high ground. BB team do close out 100 LPR. BB team obviously have been lurking here for a while. 6IX unable to get the kills. We have lost that kind of compound. But it is going to be a bit more of a hill battle. These teams will have to work their way around. 2 teams that have been here for a while though, and holding teams out from the north has been No Slack and BB. 4 kills for No Slack. BB team now sitting on 4 as well. Such a good hole for these guys. Like, kept cool, calm, and collected. One thing I will say about BB team, they've learned how to try and play TPP zone-wise. Seen them go towards such as compound, seen them being aggressive, seen them also being caught out quite a lot of times from zone movement and zone shifting. She pushing in the middle, fair play. That's difficult. Gets 1, gets 2, they're done. Good play. Really good play. Sat up. 2 for 2 there. Brings up. Hands on the back for defense. No kills. Been holding the compound. Need to get out. They've got a ridge in front of him. That's just about in this ridge. So we've got, I suppose, another zone. Lucrux coming back. Second chance. Second opportunity. 2 kills down. As he runs his way. Face number 5 will be able to get away from it. And don't forget, he's got Bloomy on his team. So these guys must practice this. Must be like a Monday night practice. Let's run the blue. Will Inter have any idea that they've got someone lurking so close? Only gets an opportunity to get some more meds as well. Now he sees bodies. Does he get away with them not seeing him though? Mine still remains. We'll block out the splash through the rice fields is not going to help. Needs them shifting quickly though. You can see a world though. If one of them remain, they can take the opportunity to try and get a knock. For now, it's got 8 more meds. You can burn a few more. Inter might not have it, so they might be looking to try and get the move. But we'll come back to this though, as we are seeing BB team finalise, get a push here from No Slack though. So holds back. Sure that nade is going to be good. That nade's perfect. That is perfect. Look at the backfill. Look at the backfill here from 6AX. They know. They know. What a push from them. They're going to keep going? They go for the car. On the deep. Ah, they've got a Stardust coming behind them. Diffix doesn't have to hold. He's called for reinforcements though for them. Zone shift comes back. Lucrux is still there. He's still living the dream. He's not quite out the danger just yet. We'll try and hold. Try shifting the map before I get told off, and I'll get told off. Diffix does get the knock though. And he comes over towards the top. There's 1. There's a bit of damage though. 2 and 3 all whistle past. Stardust dispatched at the hand to 6IX. Final player for them comes out of a glorious blaze of the smoke. Tries to go for a jump shot. Stormy, more util coming in. Car's gone. Done, surely. Oh my god. Actually got a shot from Inter. PB team back to best of luck, so big aggressive push for them. No stack, massive play back. 6IX, they wanted to get the backstab. So you can see him just on the outside. So he's just on here to see his view. He'll look down in a second, maybe go for a little jump. It's not got much time left now, unfortunately. Lucrux is storing, guys. 5 teams. Lucrux is one of them. BB team will take about 5th place. Luca finds himself a double placement point. He's down to his last med though. He's isolated 1. He might get away with this. He sees 2 on the other side. He's now got to make a break for the zone. Swaps his gun over. No, he doesn't go. He can't risk. He has to go. He has to get in. He has to get in. Praise it. He's not been seen. It's on the high side. He gets a breather, but he's only got bandages left. Zone pushes in, run out of space, run out of zone. Has to cut. Sees another opportunity. Just again, getting into has to come underneath the bottom here. That might draw the attention. I do worry though. There's no slack come over the top. They're going to cause the damage though. So that gets another one down. The anchor, the hold, the goat. These guys are up to 9 kills. They've got the taste of a win. And now they've got the taste of opportunity here. But Lucrux, though, gets a taster of Inter. There's 1, but doesn't quite get the 2nd. Falls in 4th place. Done well. Found placement. But now found an opportunity. No slack. The barrage goes down. 1, 2, and done. More kills. Killing spree on the hand. And Inter, final body here. Perhaps in. It's back in the car. I think he knows exactly where he wants to go. No, he doesn't want to take on that P90. The hard cover of the car stops him in his tracks. It is a 4 versus 3 versus 1. It'll be a fight for the high grounds. And to try and get repositioned as well. What push? Yes, Hicks and Aiden, man. Give him a follow. Legend. Absolute great player. How? VP always causing damage at the blue. Always. Hips. He's actually gone back to the shack. But the shack is not going to give him the love that I feel like he needs. Well, not for now anyway. Only chance he's got is if they say fine and stuff. Suddenly they wrap his way around. Oh my days! What have you been eating today? Is that his Weetabix? Diffix has peekaboo. He's got a molly. Don't think he's seen the player move. He hasn't seen the player move. Oh my god, Inter might actually get another spot at this. There's no way. There is no way. Look behind you. I did, but he's just too short. He's like, where did that come from? Vic is making the call, saying he's got one by him. He's got the Panzer. And he's got absolutely nothing else. Look. He had 1 shot, 1 opportunity. Now he's got 1 grenade and a gas can. If he gets another placement point out of this, that'd be amazing. If he gets a kill from this, would be amazing. He's at bullets now. He's got 2. He's got 2 smokes. Steely's looking like just to try and stay down. Who dies first? 6AX or Inter, who has nothing, by the way. Absolutely nothing. He's got 2 HP. He's going to go zone. Oh my god. Who went first? What's the kill feed? I need to look at the kill feed quickly. Inter got 2nd place. What was that? Take it. Take it. No slack, back to back. Good play from them. Really good. A couple of things for me. Navi's rotation really early, especially up towards that northeast. Good play from them. Good hold. Good defense. Lots of teams go sort of coming towards that side. BB team and No Slack done the right thing. They held just on the outside, knowing the zone was going to shift down. They tried to close the opportunity for teams to come through. UST unable to get out. 180 unable to get out. Then kind of all that chaos on that sort of south side. First time S2G find themselves out of a hot drop, lukewarm drop, a drop of some kind. But able, they get themselves into a later game, should we say. So up to 9th place, just shy of placement points, unfortunately for them. Quint doing well. Another big game for them where they're getting huge amounts of kills. So again, it's nice to see. And what I say, let's finish this one up. No, VP always coming out the blue and causing teams issues every single time. I'll go to a quick break there. When I come back, though, it is going to be time to take go. I'll see you guys in a few. Here we go. Yeah, I hope we get some news out. Okay, this week, maybe next week, right? Wait and see. Wait and see. But I think we will get some kind of comms anyway. Delay is 10 minutes. Anyway, what do we got? We got a flight path there coming in from a northwest down towards the southeast. Does favour a little bit towards the west side, but we are covering the both sides of the island. Coaches will descend to the warm seas of Tago, and I'll stay with S2G. Why? Because 3 out of 3 games have been in the hard drop. Senki, all good, mate. All good, brother. I'm just getting to game number 2 by the time you hear this, so I'm partaking. What do we have? TL. Oh, interesting. VP to go for Palace. They come for fishing camp. We'll drop for BB. I'll be split in the middle. Havoc into terminal. Looks like we go for Godok. S2G find themselves without a fight. Let's go. Always remember it's quite middle central zone. It's not bad. Doesn't give us the issue of which way does it go, right? Always remember that actually a lot of the time scrims and teams, they are trying things, guys, so just bear in mind that, like, yeah, BB didn't quite get their way out of the danger in that one. I've been trying something different. We can't hear their comms, so we've got to take into account that actually yes, they didn't kind of win that game out. Maybe they don't win any games today, but they might be trying something very unique to what they're doing. BB team has been scrimming. They're one of the top tier teams that have been scrimming the whole time as well. So as soon as the scrims opened, you kind of saw BB team sign up every single time. So they are putting the hard yards in. And they're a team that I wouldn't look at just today in isolation and go, oh my God, they're not getting up to speed, guys, and etc. etc. So always take scrims with a pinch of salt, especially when we get to game 6, right? Take that maybe with a whole jar of salt, but generally speaking, it's about what they're looking to try and achieve, whether it's a hot drop, rotation, learn, fight, all sorts. And everyone's trying to figure it out. Even like throwing utility in TPP is so much different. I find myself having to swap to FPP to throw util. I just can't do it in TPP. I am the guy that hits the window ledge. I can tell you that now. You look at anything about what time they come over from Palace. I see so many people returning back to watching some scrims though. Be back on Thursday as well, guys. I plan to be back in Thursday. So, wait and see. Team Ascend teased me today with them signing up. Teased me. I hear that they, I hear one is away on holiday. I can't say the one name because it'll give away who's going to be there. I'm not allowed to do that. Or I am. I could leak information, but that's just not in. It's not in the etiquette, guys. So they will be playing with a sub, we believe, Thursday. Well, they might not. But it's good to see the guys on the way back. Next week, come back Twisted Minds. Yeah, potentially. Guys, the Twisted Minds have got a meeting today between the sets, so Teddy's going to decide what they do and they start getting back into kind of scrims as well. Watching him, obviously he was streaming today, so if you haven't already, get in the streams and get watching. Oh, good night. Oh, he sees him as well. Backs away, boost stick. With a crash, just tap him up, see where the other bodies are coming in. Comes in from one side, but unfortunately goes straight in between the two. And actually, charges forward. Whoa! Like charge, boost stick. He's built different. Just eventually go down, take him a distance, then run away. That is me. I do look homeless today. I do look homeless. It does go down. It made me chuckle, mate. It made me chuckle. I like that. Mark, I don't want to worry you, but there's a homeless man that keeps appearing on your camera. Nope, that's just me. It's just cold. I've got the window open. I've got 3 PCs on in here, guys. Right? It's bloody boiling. What's my PC running at? It's run at 41. It's never run at 41. Jeez Louise. Let's open the door. Let a bit of hot air out. So I've got a server PC that's running the stream. I got my PC, which is running what I can view chat and plus this. And then I've got my gaming laptop, which is what's basically running the map stream. The server PC is the one that's planned to run the kind of 24/7 PUBG. Only 3 people on the map stream, by the way. So. Yeah, you do very laugh, right? Teams get CCI next. As STG find themselves not in a hot drop, but they find themselves surrounded. I think they've done enough damage. I can't see them getting to that. I think James knows that as well. So, how pretty much close as well. Again, we talk about James and see looking. Oh, actually, what phase do? Oh, what a spray! We're gonna push him down to 5 HP. Need to close the door. There goes a flash. This round, 3-5 across. No, he's stabs. There's no one home here. Not anymore anyway. Shoot up. Has to maybe run north. Those more teams run this kind of south. Can't. Lyric. Unfortunately, crossbow. Actually, get away with it. He spins around. One shot left. It gets him eventually. Jeez. Still more of a send. It comes flying by. Let's go to the top. UFC never that far away when it comes to a third party. Celtic goes down, naded actually from 100 ADR. Should be confirmed. That does get confirmed pretty quickly. Should have Wildcats though. They're in the forest, but becoming a little bit more extinct than anything. So bait doesn't care. If he's going out, he's going out with a bang. He might even see the opportunity to try and get one of his reses back in. Green knock, maybe? Alright, blue zone. Done. There's him! Oh, completely discombobulated. Oh, it's good to see people on Kick. Yo! I was asked to stream on Kick. I didn't really think any much of it. I've been told there's a PUBG community over on Kick. I thought it was all about IRL streaming, if I'm honest with you. What else we got? Let's look at the bigger picture. Hadra Gaming now coming over from Palace. TL went wide to come over. They are getting chased down by no slack, and that does concern me. This team has had the taste of 2 victories, and at what point can anyone stop them? STG first to fall. Setter goes down. Cowboy takes some initial shots. It's a knock. Can't get the confirmation. Here's the cars rotating around. One backs away. Plays Peekaboo again. Cowboy, don't mess with that kid. 4 HP. Ah. 30. That's not how we play in the EMEA, mate. Alright? It's like I found themselves on the stallions a little bit more aggressively. Ready, full sending this way. Halo wrapping his way around. I think it's an opt of let's get the hell out of here. There's a BRDM coming our way. Zone shifts back. We're keeping an eye out very quickly. Luke's coming back in. Cowboy. Looking at that flushes out now. And no slack might need to retreat back to the heart of the zone. BBT coming from Hosan on that south side here. How reposition though to try and stop this play from our Tango unit, from TPP Tango units. So James. Do neighbouring on Navi. Well. Yeah, unfortunately guys, it's TPP here. I can't change it, guys. I can't change it. I was at head office. I tried. They asked me. So it's going to be difficult. But it's a new game, new learn. You got to remember, I first started watching PUBG and it was in TPP. And like, I just fell in love with the game. I've made peace with it. I know I get a lot of stick on Reddit. But I get a lot of stick with a lot of love as well. I'll give you that. I do get a lot of. We're negative voting this one, Mark, because it's TPP, but it's not against you. Oh, thanks. So now the algorithm gets screwed up. So if Mark posts anything, the Reddit goes, "Nah, mate, not you. You're posting rubbish content." We rotate. I hate these compounds down here, but they're very difficult to hold. This is the better one out of the few, but we're watching BB team not too far down the road here. BB hold a piece as well. I'm kind of got to now mass migrate. Which means teams in the rotation. There is still quite a bit of space. 14 teams. We've lost obviously the additional. Plus, we're kind of, I'd argue to say, a little bit more aggressive in this round. So down to 14:53. So everybody's have been lost. Got a bit of a standoff in some of these places, but these teams whistling past. No one's gaining information. Here you are. Going south, going to the south part of the zone. I'm expecting this zone to shift back their way. Oh, we're back on right there, sorry. They've rotated through the zone and sort of bottom side. Someone gets caught here. They don't. Let's get the knock. Good to try and get the flush. So Seed can be there with a Panzer. Get the damage. And goes for the repositioning. Comes in towards the compound. Kadoosh! Whoa! There comes through, jump! He's on fire! Oh, he's down. 6IX extinguished. Not before the kills get stolen away. Seismic, not really too much today from them. Let's receive the knock. We might see VP kind of just take a little bit of a scout here. Side zone. Normal Stardust needs to come in. Kalo needs to come in as well. We're leading the charge. Do get the opportunity to get on the reses back in. Yep. We're there to try and stop that. Try and get that knock on. Bring it back away. 180 obviously came towards that south side, but the zone pinging so far back. There isn't much for them to hold here. This is the fight I've been keeping an eye on the map. And it's not going to be helped out. TPP Tango unit wrap around towards that west. And now find BB team. He now finds the information. BB team going to find it difficult now to hold. Navi looking to try and play out as well. Hakatori going head to head with Phil First. Sees him. Goes for the left peak. So not great, but he has cover compared to Phil First. James. They wrapped all the way up. Doozy hits him with a bolty as he just about finds his way in towards the smoke. Straight in the car. Straight moving. Might be even able to get Phil first back up. That's with the case. Doozy wraps on by. He goes down. Best luck. Same rotation path. He starts. Does he keep going? Is the call to keep going? Call is to keep going. And the fight, which I thought was going to start happening between Na'Vi and BBT, comes a bit of an interesting rotation. More bodies will fall. More third party will happen. And this is exactly why I hate this side of the map. Teams before it's all third party, it's all open. This ridge is just horrible. I actually really like what Luke Rux has done. If you haven't seen already, he's come to the outside edge. He's got this sort of triangle, this pizza slice that he can live in. He's getting information. He's made the call. Nixie's come back this way. You know exactly who's in there. Is that zone shift? Wait, wow. Okay, so that's not great for a lot of these teams. Like, really, really not great for a lot of these teams. They've got to get shifting. They've got to get moving. BP needs to figure out how they get in and sort of where they rotate up to. And we've seen teams, they see a lot of smoke, so they know it's going to be difficult playing out from here. A lot more teams obviously on the early rotation. No Slack only down to a duo. They're going to be happy exactly where they are at the moment. Salik is airborne. He knows someone's below him, and he hasn't got many options. He's running out of options as well, but at least he's got a car. Well, a car with 3 wheels now. The rock lines up to perfection for him. Pop a smoke. Look for that right rotation around this side of this map. Right map. Rock. I forget exactly where those shots come from. Ah, oh, wow. That was a 1-2-3 shoot. Done. Stardust won the point. GG's. Do beat up. Clicks dry, but gets the knock. Sees the other opportunity. Goes down as well. Stardust stacking bodies, but there they are. Haven't got the reinforcements. The other two further in. Salik is down. He's laying down. I think this is exactly where Michael and Nedix are going to put up. Oh, to be fair, he's out the pole that I thought he was in, so I'll give him that. No. Yoink. Nedix tried to flatten him. But his French drives on the wrong side of the road. BB team go down, unfortunately unable to stay alive. Na'Vi, their VP have wrapped around the way a different way in. So they kind of went north and back in that sort of northwest corner before playing in. No Stack still hold a centralized compound. They're okay. TL are rotating their way around this way. So we've got a Hat-Trick Gaming coming in from the north. You can see him just behind, but on that mini map, Team Liquid has the BRDM, I believe. It's still there. Purdy is our driver for it. I can hear it. There it is. Like, they don't wrap up towards VP. They do wrap a little bit more around towards the east. It's going to give him some space. VP extend the line. Looks like still able to hold, but that means they draw their attention towards Na'Vi. Na'Vi, 6 kills, 3 bodies. They're not in zone. Not helping. Really not helping his teams. Zone shifts again out. Adjacent side. Let me center the map up. You guys can see. Look on the outside. Na'Vi, no! Shots are coming from Lucarux. It's not the case. Quick little peek at the map though. We see teams reposition here. VP and Na'Vi on the outside. They've got to get in, but they've got to get through the fight first. Looks at the blue. Launches out one of the grenades. Doesn't quite get the connection. Beamy behind cover. Pops the smoke. That's going to draw in some more U2. They're going to be able to hear it though. And you look over the top. The rock. Doesn't quite get there. Beamy uses the smoke. He's going to extend his way forward. Needs to try and hit that 3-pointer. Goes over the top, but doesn't quite get it. Shots coming in from the other side. It's a full third party. Exhale here. Boostic looks for one. The barrage comes through. Boostic has to just lay low. He's going to fall eventually. Finds himself a point. He's no stolen away, actually. Sorry. Exhale. Got the knock. Got the confirmation. But he's always hanging around in the BRDM. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He still is as well. Oh. Just shot. Let's go towards that fight though. So they do have that BRDM. They are able to put it. Lucky though, we've got someone with a half decent skin cowboy with the extra HP pink version. Houdini slaying. He's gonna get flattened surely. Oh my god. Half an inch forward. You've got him. He's underneath it. He's got underneath it. Now he's getting flattened. Now he goes. Cowboy, no messing around. He'll fall. Houdini out. Team Liquid need to get the res back on as well. Got a bit of zone. UST going to be there. Exhale bouncing their way around. 6 kills for them. 100 ADR, full 9th place. We're now in the placement points as well. Starts from the south. Mad rotates his way down slowly. Zeki'd from the top. Has he been seen? He has been seen. That's exactly where he is. There goes a misty launch. Sure. Mad. Doesn't get the smoke out in time. It's a little bit too greedy for the guys. Do we like where TPP guys are though? This is a well playable zone. Haruna gets Michael. Edix, 2 grenades. They're getting perfect. One. Second one passes by. They kind of launch towards the shots. Jumped on top of a nade. He's jumped on a landmine. TPP Tango unit go down. Exhale should take that position if they can. No slack. Store here. Back-to-back wins, but down bodies. They'll try and dig themselves up. No kills at the moment. Now they try and hold. VP wrap their way all the way around towards the other side. And now on the outside edge. Be cautious as well. Sent it out for everyone. But let's get back to the action because the action is what we're here for. The idea. All send over. VP find themselves with the tank. There's a Panzer. Crixie backs away. Misses the Panzer. Crixie whistles left. We get another knock. It's down towards Nixie. He's going to try and flip the car up. He backs up. We see the players from behind. Gets behind the Dorito. Might even have mobilized. Tank Trump doesn't quite work out. He will fall. Halos on the adjacent sides. Nice. We're all on fire. We've got him. Unfortunately, stolen away. No stack. Put one of the first points on the board, and it's in the distance. BRDM. Still there. It's actually 2 now for them. Leave the compound. But there's a lot of people else. Kills. Exhale just, I don't know what Tago's doing to them, but wow, how unlucky. He gets caught from UST. Should be the last one for them. 8 kills as well. The other's just on the other side of the smoke, so you can just about see. Smoke's good. He's got to shoot it. He's got to shoot it, otherwise it's going to cause him damage. That's off anyway. That's not too bad. UST hold the outside. Now, he like trying to flatten people. Hello out, back in. Hey, the damage. Who's on the damage? But he runs forward. Hello, on the outside. We'll try and ease him in. Dash goes over the top. For him. It's not going to be good enough. 1-to-1. Confirmation complete. 30. Still living the dream. Trying to bait him into 1 more step forward. Purdy's got to think back. Purdy jumps out that side. Whoop, wrong side, Purdy. Get back in. Get back again. Oh, he faked it. No way. He faked the second time. Oh my God, Purdy got the second as well. What is this old man goating it? I can't even say names. This guy's a legend. A legend. But what a goat play from him. The fact he jumped out, and whether that was a mistake or not a mistake, the second time definitely wasn't a mistake. The spin to the second body went down. UST body's full, and Purdy remains. It's a 3 versus 2 versus 2 versus 1. Two of those bodies are... DB Luke should say goodbye now. Oh, skyrocket forward. Still alive. Purdy trying to get the res. It's got a molly. Flash. He's got more flash. He's going to continue to dump flashes over towards him. He should get this. He should be flashed. There's 2. GG's. 12 kills. Team Liquid. They just need a BRDM. They just need a BRDM. It's a double point as well. UST falling 4th. So double up. No Slack find themselves in a top winning position again. But can they underpin and destroy X-How? Or does the Purdy machine continue its singing its song? Surely X-How. He's got enough bodies on the line. He's back in. Does it kind of the 2 versus 1, or both these sort of draw the fight towards the southwest corner? It's difficult for Purdy because he wants to try and take more of the zone, but look at these rice fields. It's the hard cover where he can. Use the height where he can as well. Have to look over the top. Instead of way out there. Oh, they actually get a fight. I've got a knock. Purdy causing problems. And next how? Well, they've extended over. Molly short, grenade still there. Grenade good. Grenade ends, Team Liquid. No Slack looking to try and charge themselves forward. Can they go back to back to back? That's the question. Now, Excel have to try and get the res where they can. That's what they're going to try and get on. Now, they are at the cost of extending over. They're exposing themselves. They've got a 2-1 split. No Slack know this, but No Slack haven't got any more meds. Not enough to share. And more importantly, haven't got bullets either. The Org has got 3 left in his back pocket. The MG out. Clicked red dry. There's 7s on the other side. Bodies to farm. It might be 1 step too many though. Phase number 8. Team Liquid took 3rd. But a game from them. Needs ammo. Like, is there any boxes anywhere? Surely they farmed all that, right? Purdy, I suppose you can't get back to Purdy though, can he? Oh, they've got another opening. Got another opening. Zoom out, zoom out. Does that make sense? Can I do that? Does make sense. You can see like the line they've got. It's like how have to now try and push. They've got this ridge which is like perfect for them, perfectly set to execute. That's 2 versus 2. The problem is No Slack hasn't got the ammo. Exhale, 9 kills. Ammo for days. Level 3 vest. Level 3 vest. Twelve more shots. Oh, need to get the spray. You can get another one. Oh my god, is No Slack going back to back to back? No way it's going to happen. Throws goes down to a 1 shot. He's on the outside edge. They don't need to move. They're golden. They're absolutely golden. They've dug deep. Really dug deep. He needs to get a knock here. Has to get a knock. They don't have to. They've got the ridge line. There's that confirmation. Oh. He's gone into the blue. He's dancing the dance. He's only got 2 bandages left. Oh my god. No Slack is looking to go back to back to back. He's about to pop out on this other side. Now I think when he pulls out on the other side, he's going to get caught. He's come out on the other side, but I don't know if they've got the ammo. They got the ammo? What's he got? Has he got a flashbang? Done. Oh my days. No Slack. Back to back to back. Like, how? How? Team Liquid though, 12 kills. Give him that. GG's. Exhale. Get the damage and, get the assist, but even lost my hat, people. That's how crazy that was. I'm like, sitting like this. No way. There's no way. There's no way. Exhale are doing the damage. But anyway, they do the damage, but that ain't going to be enough. It does go Team Liquid for the kills. More importantly, No Slack go 1, 2, 3. Can they back a 4th? We'll take a break when we come back, though. It's time for Miramar. pitch break down like Purdy did, and just it still slightly bamboozled me, right? I think the first jump out was the wrong side. Like, I'm gonna give him a little bit like he's still human, right? I know he's like a super god, right? So I think the first one was the wrong side. But the second one, the fact he didn't swap sides and do the whole, this is where I play. The fact he had the big cojones to go, mate, I'm going to do it a second time round and I'm going to show you what Purdy's made of, bro. What a legend. And that spin to get that shot across the top of the BRDM and knock the other player, that just changed it. But just to see what these guys have got now. They didn't look great at the start. I think part and parcel of that was because they had to fight for the zones and etc. Right? But got Extreme at the helm with the coaching. You've now got obviously Sparking leaving the team, but now Cowboy coming back in, being picked up. Guys, you know I've always liked Team Liquid anyway. I've always loved Team Liquid. From back in the day when we saw Fuzzface, right? I do believe it's still an EMEA team, right? I know I'm going to kick off the NA team, right? I know. Sorry, guys. They're an EMEA team for me. But this team could be solid. Right path, though, is a west-northwest down towards the south-southeast. It's not too far from northwest and southeast. There's kind of tinker on the lower side of that. But it goes across the heart, the soul, which is Miramar. Dusty Dunes. Zone. Well, it bounces back, all the way back, way back in time. Back towards that west side. There's a little bit of unplayable. El Pozo, I think, would be an interesting section to play for. But before I get told off, I do need to go have a look inside because we have a hard drop. I know we're trying to wait for things like kill feed, but not the case. STG taking on Turkish teams. These guys are all friends. Need to make sure they get used to playing out in a different context. But again, they've not been able to find out as many times as getting to safety. How a little bit tied to this one. I've had the better of them. Everyone else on the rotation. Have a quick look though. So 6IX taking Resort, Split, VP no change, 100 radio no change. Crint taking out the Puerto Puerto on the southeast. BB team Impala normal. No Slack goes an extension across truck stop up towards El Hazar and then back. Navi normal drop for them. Stardust will take Minas Generalis. We're on the hot drop at the moment. S2G versus X How, which is here. Let me do this so you guys can see what I'm waffling about. UST will take San Martin out towards the northwest, though. Is going to be Bushido Wildcats. Not seen too much for him today. We've got a couple of scrims we've seen over the past couple of weeks. Insert obviously off Power Grid, we'll make the extension over. We've got no Twisted Minds today, and Hattrick Gaming are in El Pozo. No, sorry, they're Monty. Sorry, what am I doing? El Pozo. They're in Monty. I think they're going to be starting to play towards El Pozo. El Pozo is completely free. TPP Tango unit. TPP Tango unit, sorry. Is on that south side. Are we already moving in? I think not. We're going to overwatch this. Get the opportunity to catch some of the shots come through. He gets the first one, but he goes down. Trying to get out of that blue zone. Instant trying to get that flush. Lucky enough for him, he has split the difference. Doors opens. And door closed. He's reservoir global warming on the other side. I think S2G have got the better hold because they're literally surrounded him. It's only a scrim on my channel, mate. It's not main stage. I think it's just quite normal. It's normal numbers. Let's come back to that. We've got more people rotating. Navi rotate their way in. Split from Bushido. Wildcat. High ground taken by Inter. Team Liquid rotate their way through. Looks like our 3P team might be taking the emergency pickup, maybe. They're going to take the road. He leads the charge. They leave. Still not kicking off for lukewarm drop. These teams trying only for today. Obviously, scrims on Thursday will be slightly different. This is interesting. Can I get them in time? It was on one side. He knows the car's coming up, so he's repositioning. He's been spotted though. 100%. The guys are coming though, quick and fast. James too far out. This probably does get him. Pressure's here. I've got just bounce off the car. Now, oh, they're a little bit too late. Our players final in all teams. No. So I didn't know what you meant. Not all rosters have been locked yet. I'd argue to say, I don't know this officially, that I think the major teams have been, maybe, because they might, especially if there is this event in kind of March time, this, the first PGS, which again the date hasn't been confirmed. So, this is all like, just relax, about it. It's going to give you an idea. So, I think some of these teams might have already had to submit their rosters in for those that have been invited and for the global partners. But I don't know. It's my expectation, I think. This store hasn't kicked off. That's why we don't always go for the hard drops. Try and get the rotations. Now we're taking the high ground. Jimzo further field. Last one left. So I can't actually see, like, his infantry. I'll have to see what's infantry. I swear I put those away. I tapped us down. If I look at him, it's not I either. No. Not sure. I thought there was a way. That's number 5 out of 6. There's also rumours that we're going to a 5 match, not 6 anymore. Obviously, back in the day, came from console, that was 4, so 4 to 6 felt like a big jump, but now 6 feels normal. Middle ground maybe is the 5. How do you then tackle that? So you've got Miramars and Orangles and a wild card. So do you have the 1 wild card? Do you do 1 per day? Do you do what they done when it came down to PMI, where it's actually map selection? That I am really excited for. The winning team gets to pick the next map you play. You start on Orangle, but the winning team gets to pick the map you go for. There were some rules around it, and those rules were around Jeeves getting 2. Oh my god! I don't think he even cares about the kills. He just wants safety. Oh my god, James. I just about caught him, mate. Gonna lose 1. It does. Wow. So winning team got to pick the next map. The rules were only 1 map can be picked twice. So for example, Wrangle was the first map, so that's 1 on the off already. So there's only 1 more Wrangle that could be played. What I found really interesting is the first day we didn't have any Miramars. No Miramar played. right? Second day we had a Miramar. But again, I thought there's a lot rounds. It's new, people are learning. People were picking based upon their drops. I think I could see a world where actually it starts to become a... Actually, I want to pick because I know these two teams are going to fight, type of thing. Somehow he takes huge shots. Absolutely deleted me in ranks yesterday. Somehow, yeah, I don't even think I had time to blink. Speed I like, he got rid of me. I think just try and hold the grounds. Seems Liquid like the only team in El Pozo. Like, how? Everyone's going to go more south here. So we obviously teams like BB team seem to rotate down. Did we seen Wildcats do the same? This little section down here is really, really strong, but we're one of the first in here. It's just ahead of a doozy. I've gone over the top. I think it's more of a get into the dips, keep the cars alive, and you should be good. Taking the high ground on the other side either, so that's free. Your team do go for this dip. Again, they've got to keep those car tires alive until we'll take compounds. And it is going to be death from above. Exhale will fall, S2G will clear, and phase number 2, already as it descends, they now look to leave. And that's one of the biggest differences I found with TPP. The hot drops are not hot anymore. They're a lot more tactical. There's more thought process that goes behind it. As I mentioned in the first couple of games, you've got to try and force someone to peak on the left, not the right. So how you push, how you hold, you've got to be a lot more disciplined. You can't just aggro. Like, yes, there's a level of aggression. Nixie done a really good stream about it. If you haven't, if he had, I think he's got the VOD up. He talked about TPP versus FPP, and an element of aggression can help. But you got to remember, these guys are aggressive with a massive IQ, high IQ play and aggression. So if you can get this person to peek the right way, if you can force them on the left hand and you can take the right peek, you should get them every day. Then it's about working your way in. Now, FPP was very aggressive, like we see very early fights, and I suppose you get deleted early or win early. Well, actually, now you see these kind of hot drops lasting phase 2, phase 3, if not longer. Especially if you do find yourself in zone, more teams will start to crash their way in. So sometimes I still say it was not a slow start to TPP from what I've seen so far. TPP is still quite aggressive. It's still fast for phase 2. We're losing team, right? But then this kind of 2, 3, 4. If you look at the bell curve, it definitely gets more aggressive a lot quicker within TPP. And then we find that when we get to a top section, so the final couple of teams, the bell curve should flatten out and it should tighten its way back down again. So this is an initial feedback that I've seen from casting the scrims. I'll continue to do that. I'm assuming it will change as everyone's learning. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are, but zone shifts to end back towards the other side. Doesn't go back towards El Pozo. Expected to. I'm still shocked. The only sort of team that could go in there, though. Only was a safety. Some recall. Andre are happy. Onzi to themselves, but they do have a sneaky snake there. Let's go tune on the other side, though, because we do have BB team slightly being encroached on. And no slack. No slack have gone back to back to back, guys. I just messaged. That's what I said. That's like goats. And he was like, one more. We want one more. So they're eager to get another one delivered underneath their name. First, they're going to have to get their way through BB team. They're on the outside edge. Only 2 just on the inside. But for them to go dip back that way, they're going to get pressure applied to them by Team Liquid. rotation now. If it gets one. So he gets the confirmation. Sparrow. Just here. Boostic's down and out. Just waiting for them to arrive on the highway. He's waiting for that right peak, as we say. Should see the player now. Does see him. Global Army looking for as much as he can. See our next though. Might be the one that will go down. He's unfortunate though. Just move into a position that he can get the kill and confirm. Goes the flash. Now we'll go for the cross. Right, does no damage. That's 43 HP. Back out the other side. Akatori though, not too far away. Global Army takes some shots here. Phase 3. I think he'll be a ping exactly where he is. Can he deliver the mail? Does deliver the mail, but there's no one home. Global Army disengages. He goes full send. Back down. Shift zone. Comes back towards that south side here. VP holding up phase compound with just beaming. But teams will go for a send now. BB team full send across. They give up the hold in there. Looks like they go towards Twisted Minds. So caution. It's challenging for phase compound at the moment. BB team, I think, having a look at this though. I'm not sure it's coming through. They're holding to the bank. They'll be okay. 100 ADR. They've got the U2 that could dump it. There's 1, 2, 3. Can't quite see him. James is still alive as well, by the way, guys. Actually taking huge shots. I'm just trying to work out who and where the next fight's going to be. It's got to be here, right? Ready's down. How he takes a number of shots, but looks like have moved towards zone, so they want a 2-2 split. Team Liquid might be looking at this as an option as let's make a push. They push their way out. Face number 4, 1 minute 40. So she has to start working its way down. We do have another crash on the other side though. Cowboy does get res and kill on Purdy. Another point. Now I think they're going to go for the send, and they might even go for the crash as well. If not, they're going to whistle by and we'll stay with it. I know they are going for it as well. Team Liquid arrive. S2G exits. VP get involved in a third party. Actually came in like, what is going on? People have just pulled up into my compound, but yeah, I'm still on the defensive hold. Bushido Wildcats on one side. Have the line drawn. Fortunately for Hatchery Gaming, don't have any idea. Does he have any idea? He moves. I think he's given away his position. He has. Look at Halo. Instant stop. Instant this way. Otis, if he stayed still, they might have run past. Curiosity killed the cat. And that's what happened. It's all kicking off now. Information hasn't come through. He's gone down, but he's not helped out. Backstab. Looks like they want to get involved. Cowboy reinforcements coming in as well. Has to not crash up on that compound. Has to go all the way around. Oh, he sees one. He ducks into cover just in time. An FPP, don't forget. He spins out. Quick kill. Quick confirm. Gonna get covered. No, he can't. Oh, Twisted Mind is going to be there. They're stacking up bodies. They put their life on the line to just try and help. Sure, Wildcats get knocked on the other side, and they know that as well. Then you forgot how they get across here. Zone shifts down towards the southwest. Grenade goes up. Oh, gets a re-knock. They're pushing their way in. It's down to Luke. Back into the corner. Think about closing the door. Flash goes out, and that was done. Team Liquid 15th place. Our push, but at least the Bushido Wildcats now get themselves across. Hatchet Gaming down to 1. Looks like they draw attention back the other way. Houdini come in. VP go towards phase compounds. grenade. Oof. Surely there's no way they can survive this one. Like, this, once this clears, like, Bushido will be charging their way up here. Houdini just need to keep them at bay, right? Everyone else is in fighting just about. James gone? VP, have to phase compound Navi coming towards that top side. Celtic going to be there. Exchange 1 for 1. It might not be the back to back dream. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, that's damage. Does it get knock? Got a hold on the other sides. Try and stick this res. Great shot. They're refusing to go down. Refusing. Baldini, though, hasn't pushed in. Information dump. And launch it. It's just in time. I think they have no idea here. This is high IQ play if it plays off, or completely stuck. Impact's going. Peekaboo's going to come up on that side. They've got control. Oh, you just seen him. You just seen him. And he's turned away. Oh my god, Bushido Wildcats go down. They had the back of No Slack completely exposed. Now they can get back onto the fight. And we'll be finding their way in. Yeah, respect for the UA community. We love the UA community, bro. There is no helmet. Akatori, no helmet. Oh my god, James is still alive. The GOAT. He's got one grenade. Did he post it in the window? Where did that money come from? God, James! James is spotting people! Oh my god. They've actually got an opening now. There's another knock. Diffix. Let boom go down. Oh, that is a mortar. That was destructive. And that's coming from Nixie. I did not think he could hit it that close. Jeez. Ferris down. Akatori out. I need to apologize to Nick. I didn't catch it, mate. I did not catch it. I'm sorry, bro. Oh, I caught that nade, though. Jeez. Everyone's just falling. Looks like still alive. Houdini down to 1. Gotta come over off it. Surely there's nothing left in the tank for them. Surely. From the outside of the smoke. Sees one. Just gonna get touched by blue. And 3, 2, 1. I've got a down pack on those alright for a moment. Yeah. Now they've got to get running. VP should defend this off. No Slack going to be there. Hakatori still trying to hold things out. Seller player who's got no helmet. Can't play Peekaboo too much. No more smokes. He now leaves and takes the shot. Oh, he gets Diffix down, but the zone gets the better of Navi. See, let's try and keep him alive. More fast talk coming in from Nixie. Into go down. Elman falls. And they are gifted a Lynx. What? Is it like a reward because you hit the mortar fire? It's like, yeah, have this. 10 shots. I've got people on the way in. He knows he needs to try and defend it. I forgot exactly where they are. Push up. Oh, duck. Oh my god, they get zone again, VP. GG's. Top 4, here we go. There's no way no slack can get out of this one. Surely, Nixie is going to cause some damage. Just get towards the other side though, because it is going to be chaotic. It's going to be their final player for them. No slack are trying to work their way back to another victory, but it's 4 versus 4 versus 3 versus 2. Stardust mix. They can try and clear this side. There is not much to do after it's been clear. VP though, their danger is they've got to handle north and south at the same time. Final player now. Just tapped. I think Beamy sees him. Done. GG's. They're back to back to back. To back. Luca looks for the split. 4 versus 4 in the end. 10 kills here from the boys from Stardust. They got an AW and the Lynx. And now they've got all of the zone. GG's. Vote now. Let's down the other side of this. Stardust got to get in. They've got cars. They've got smoke. Not got much of zone. They need a knock. They really do need a knock. Both my bolters on the roof at the same place. Beamy is right under the nose. Famas, level 3 helmet is pretty tanked. Vest, clean as a whistle. Keep himself in low profile as he can. Just destroying. These guys are up against the wall. Can't see them getting out of this now. 1, 2. Final player. Full descends on the boys. Just trying to figure out exactly where he is. And it's 1, 2, and done. GG's. Good game. Good game. VP actually had the control for that phase compound at the very, very end. As a result, they're able to control it. It's difficult sometimes because you've got teams on that north and south, right? And they had to balance it. They went for a 2-2. Great. Able to get the hold. Able to get the win. Stardust, nice play on the south side. They are able to clear out. Lots of chaos. Lots of teams coming in quite late. And yeah, Nixie with a mortar. Apologies, mate. Love you. Sorry I missed it. That's all I can say. BB team playing a very difficult spot. And Nixie now zeroed in exactly where to put that mortar down. So yeah, GG's on that one. Right, let's have a quick break. When I come back though, it is going to be time to the final game. Game number 6 is coming up. I'll see you guys in a few.
to protect your soul.
Here we go. Final game. Unfortunately, it is game number 6. Obviously, if I update it in the corner and click away from it. Yeah, God. I was looking back then. That BB getting picked out in the field. That was close. Like, that was zeroed in. Zeroed in. Dixie, as I said before, has been doing a couple of streams again. Why TPP? He actually, I think he named it. Why is TPP better than FPP? Come ask your questions, and I got to ask some questions, and I got to watch people ask questions, and I got to listen and watch and see perspective from a, I suppose from a pro, and it was good to see. It was really good to see. So yeah, if you haven't already, go back, check him out. 100 people watched on Twitter as well. Did you use Twitter? What's everyone doing? Or X, I say. I'm sure we're going to have a hot drop. I'm sure it's not going to be super aggressive, but I best not be picture anything like that. Zone, flight path though, it's the southwest, up towards the northeast, through the heart, through the soul, through the sandy dunes. That is going to be Miramar. Let's get out of the way. That's the hot drop. That won't be a hot drop. It'll be a lukewarm drop. I can tell you that. Oh my days. What is with the zones today, people? I'm going to throw it out there now. The zones have been crazy. Is it going to be that crazy we're going to have an island? Are we going to end the Game 6 antics with a pirate crash onto the island? I think there's just too much of El Hazard being in. I think we're going to see kind of like north of Impala pull back early. But any shift down towards the south. And obviously the center of the zone, for those that don't know. Obviously phase 1, 2, 3 is random, right? So it won't take into account unplayable, and it will just go where it needs to go. But still the center of the zone has to be somewhere on land, right? To a degree. So the center of that zone is just touching the coast. Out towards that east of where Molodoct is. So do we see it sort of play back that way? If it does, maybe. We'll be in a good spot though. They'll be caught out in the open, I can tell you that. Any other changes to location open, pretty much on a normal drop. Wildcat's a bit struggling today. Not really. The level of competition today is greater. Or not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Been playing pretty well recently. Got caught in a hot drop. Just 2G. I'd love to see more from them, but and learn more from them. I know the players and the external teams are on fire and all that jazz, right? But not really been able to show us what they've got today. XL, I think, has been the best team out of the 3 from the region. Yeah, this is why we sometimes don't stay on the hot drops for so long. Let's have a look at the rotations. That's where we're going to get the kills. No slack. They want one more. They go back to back to back. They're not going to get the 4 because thanks to VP, they destroyed that one. Let's see if they've got anything left in the tank. Ooh, nice play, nice push, but got chased down already. From truck stop here. Yeah, jeez. Difficult. Let's see if Zolas can see. Doesn't quite see them there. I think there is a world. There is a world that it might do it. See, no, it's not really. I have faith. I have faith. Super up. Snapshots back. Drops out in the water. Some people read into drops a little bit more than I do, I'll be honest, but don't think it's going to be the case. VP rotating their way around. Let's catch up with VP. I think a lot of teams, especially with the temptation of an island, they will sometimes get a boat and take either this compound or the next one further around. Ready to kind of launch ahead. This one here. I'm going to park the boat in that corner. The boat is, though, down there. There used to be an amazing little cave over there you could get into as well. I used to love that. Let's get to the fight, though. No slack. Coming back for some revenge on Crynets. Lost one, but he's baiting in his shots. That's wider rotation rounds. Let's get that confirmation done. And we're looking for some more. UST now coming in from behind as well, so we'll be cautious. There's just one quick kill confirmed. Has come from UST, so they've lost their anchor. No slack. Might be getting the slack for these last couple of games. They've gone aggressive now. They've got a defensive. UST are chasing on now. If you find yourself in these zones where it's kind of like it could potentially go to the island, and it does go to the island, it's all about points. How many points can you farm? Especially if you know you haven't got an opportunity, a foothold, a chance to get over there. If you haven't got an emergency pickup, you haven't got the opportunity to get towards a boat, or you haven't just got the meds just to try and hold on. Jumps out. Stops to peek. And no slack. 17th place for them. They didn't give anyone no slack to start with. People will soon learn that actually, if you apply pressure early, this team does snap. UST works their way in. The guys obviously be fully aware of it. Blue chip. It'll be them trying to work back out. Try and get that recall. Team Liquid not too far away. Let's have a quick look though as things sort of stand. Team Liquid just down the road, a bit more on the north side, catching Baldinius. They will look to leave El Hazar way away from things though. ATG get caught with Inter. This hot drop still not happening. And then VP stopped 100 ADR on the rotation. Do take one of the compounds. Then we go further in. BB team storing in Impala, Navi, Neighbour. Both those teams expecting it to kind of go their way into the middle. It does play back towards the west, and we get rid of the island in 1 minute 40. It's difficult. This is the one team that, if they get it right, they are going to get it really right. Inter will be airborne at that time. Is this kicking off just yet? I don't know. I think it is. It is like a big game of chess, though. He's behind you. There's one, there's two, there's three. I bounced it off. That's unfortunate. Mad. He's on the mad dash to get out of here. Oh, he's been spotted. He's been spotted by Sheila, no? Should have seen Runa. Hey, 6 seconds to go. Can't shred them up. I'll just tell you if it's going to be a shocker. She is there. 19, 18. Go quick at the map. Zoom out. Let's get rid of zoom in. Okay, cool. Team Liquid will be looking for that boat on that sort of north. So if they do, they're going to have access towards this top island a lot quicker than everybody else. If not, they're going to be able to hold this sort of north section and work their way down. Melman has gone across for a little cheeky swim. Hasn't gone to island. And I don't think we'll get it now. No. Too little of it in. Melman, though, has gone for a little dip. Suppose we ended here once. I can't. Melman is hounding shots. Right, back to the hot drop. Where she shot his own body then. Sheila. Onto one. He's been told to take a knee. Eventually does get him. Needs to get a medal as well. Oh, this one on, now goes for first aid. Next out. Lose one. S2G. Lose one. Like, how have we hot dropped every single game so far? There's a lot more has happening though. BB team trying to defend. Bushido Wildcat's going to try and dip in towards this top corner. It's a good play. It's a good hold. Inter came off early. Helman on the rotation on the boat. trying to send a barrage of shots his way. Should the Wildcats do eventually arrive at the compound. Team looking in a good spot. I actually like their spot. So we're now to try and hold. Reflux with some high ground, trying to stop 100 ADR. They lost one to VP. And they go for a full send, but Bookie completely hounds the brakes. Reflux unable to hound the shots. And Needix is a reminder that you can't overpeak there. Cop cars and ice cream trucks. Cowboys also in a boat. Amy's there. Look, there is a world if it plays down towards the south. I'm going to see more of the island in. I can't see it. A lot of this high section here is unplayable. Used to be. But it's definitely changed a lot more now. Oh, sorry, map stream. I will move it. Sorry. Can't move it very well, though. I have to cut the island off. According to the map stream, there is no more island. Takes a shot. No, doesn't get by a position. What I'm now juggling is who, what, where, how many. Oh, imagine if Cowboy like picked his guys up and like dropped them off one at a time, like a parachute squad if it was the islands. Land, pick up, launch. RAF, Cowboy. Yeah, I'll stay in there. Navi, good compounds. UST losing one. Misses again where this kind of, I think the final section is going to end up. Stardust will be happy. Bushido gets towards the base. Zone does come back. It actually goes north, so we don't get the island. It has lost the island now, but this section is storing. We still have huge amounts of water. So nice play from some of these teams, taking this early. There wasn't just enough to kind of be the island that we all dreamed and we wanted. It's been a while since they've had an island, actually. Rookie does get one. Opts to get in the car. So he now looks to leave, and I think that knock will be an opening to allow these guys in and around the position they want to go. That's where the knock happens. Oh my god, of all people to select, it's Purdy. He's got a BRDM again, but it's the fight I need, boys. I'll come back to that. He could have just drove over to the island with that, no problems. Cowboys in the glider, Purdy's in the BRDM. The American dream team. Sure, that's what they've got. Oh, is that a crash in? It's defense, I can tell you that. Celtics there. Let's tap that up as well. This fight hasn't pushed in just yet. CBP, Tango unit. They've run out of area. They've run out of terrain. Anything helping them is the trains keeping them alive just at the moment. They also have a BRDM. Again, another interesting way that you could have got your team across. After this, though. Grenades as one. Get one of the reses back on. It's hard and finishable possible these days. It is still possible. You kind of need that zone, but it needs to be a little bit more to that east. James is going to flatten him. Run! Nixie, run! He needs to get the reses back on, but he needs to cover from the BRDM to be able to do it. Navi, full rotation round for them into getting a one. That's going to be pretty chaotic in here. Oh my god, he's making a push. Has he got 8? He's got 3. If he gets his right, deadly. If they're clustered up as well. One. He's in one of the same directory. Oh, I got caught on the stair. That's good. That's off the backboard. Now he just needs a steal. It's off the backboard. Won't be a steal, it'll be a knock. Could be a third. Oh, it's third. Gaming unable to sort of push forward into that, causing them problems both sides. Eggs How eliminated 16th place for them. Trying to get these kills, but I don't think they know the danger underneath. It goes back towards that north again. I'll be in a good spot. We'll go stay with this at the moment. All these teams have to kind of leave this south side. I have a tiny, tiny bit of water remaining. Shido, Wildcats. Taking a while to stab at a res now. VP, going to move. 180R. BB team going to move as well. They're going to go round. Navi positioned up. Team Liquid positioned up. Inter positioned for a victory. And they go down. They cause it. They get the damage. They're looking good. Bushido Wildcats looking to try and still get this. VP making the charge towards Twisted Minds. Twisted Minds. Team Liquid. Team Twisted Minds not back in yet. I want them to be back in. These guys like in such a good spot every single time. Like, oh wow. Saw Nixie was like, yeah, nah, I want this. So this will take for a while. Pushing out. It's all going north. This is game 6 antics. Everyone's going to go for a little bit of commotion. UST need to try and stop this BIDM. Literally pushing him outside edge of zone. Launching out the great follow. So great grenades. Teams just tagging him as to where to go. One, there's two. Rita's full. That's finished. That's done. That's done. GG's. Let's just see what that team's going to be called though. At the end of it. Oh, free protect the compound. TL store hold. Back to his chaotic angles. Into looking strong here, but in that zone. Make 5. Sunflower will make it done, I think. There. Okay, let's get the med back on. GG's. Got to come off his high ground. Where'd you go? Oh, we catch BB crashing in. So let's launch an aid out. BB team going to be here. Monodox is down. So towards SPP as he jumps in. Where he is, you can hear the footstep. Oh, he puts his back to him. Oh, no. BB team will fall to Stardust. Crash doesn't kind of work out for them. Andre they are. Now he's focusing that way, but he's got bodies jumping down his way. Kemi. He's going to give away his position now. And more fall. Baldini at the top. Let's get towards this. Big fight. RV Hakatori launches Boostic into the abyss. TPP Tango, you need to read the kill feed now. Like, yeah, we can push this now. One of you's going to be resin. Season. It's actually exchange, but exchange out. And know exactly where remaining bodies are. We got one knock. Give TPP Tango unit the opportunity just to go, yep, let's make the push. Let's make the exchange. Still play for bloodbath from the south. The zone continues to go towards that north side. Team Liquid are still in. Everyone else now needs to get shifting. Stardust. With the knock and how the redirect, how they work their way into zone. They have to give up the high ground. They move their way towards the bottom. Stardust making the push out as they now push their way towards Team Liquid. Navi's going to have an opportunity now to sort of backfill. Purdy on the other side from the right. He's got a BRDM. So well heard. Stardust. We'll just try and anchor out this one. Hope he doesn't come back this way. VP moves their way down. Luke Rux. Is he looking for a cross angle? Spotted. Oh, what a play to the ridge as well. Nixie's there. That grenade's done him. Oh, he's moving in time. GG's. Oh! Whistle past him. Doesn't matter. Purdy had an objective. That was the flat in one. Has he got any more panzers? He's actually tried to... Grexy's done damage. Oh no. Grexy's done the damage to him. That car's going to explode. Does it take out the BRDM? But he's got to go for a wider swing. I gets caught in zone. It's unfortunate. The damage actually done by Grexy's grenade. It's phase number 6. Spray goes over towards stop to get the connection though. Cowboy does get the confirmation though on towards Nixie. Hero 4. Dal does get Luke. So links on links actions. What we like to see. We're on our phase number 6. And VP will submit themselves towards the blue. We know how much damaging they can be. Alo though taking a fight on the other side as we are seeing Stardust though engaging not just with 1 but 2 into trying to work their way out. Harvey trying to wrap their way down. Sosadee though is good. James, Mogor, and Nedix. Eyesights and CIX. CIX. Where is K-Del? This is knocking people for fun. So, Diffix make the peak. Needs to get res on. He's just like, yeah, I got this. I got this, boys. Jeans working their way in. Rexy behind on blue. Running the line. It's only got bandages though. There's a danger up. K-Del pops over this side. And that'll be them done dusted for now. Into will fall. Purdy's parked up. They're wrapping their way around. Navi wraps himself in. TL coming back. The RDM off at the moment. Just for 1 peak. See Sakatori. We have a flash. He's got helmets. Be careful. We have a pressure applied to him on the sort of right hand side at the north as they work their way down. Liquid is strong. 1-2 peak. Good teamwork for them. 6x though. Got the numbers now. They got the high ground. He gets caught. Moves in closer towards zone. 6 for them. 5 teams now remain. TPP, well, been a bit disruptive, should we say, to a lot of these teams. There. Grenade's not bad. Cowboy gets the move. Well, that TL's been in the midst of things for a while. Kills haven't always equated to that. And, we'll say goodbye. 5th place for them. Good to see the TL boys over. Absolutely, again, one of my favourite orgs as well. Stardust, 6IX, TPP, and Krint. A couple of these have been up here before. A couple are entering the fold. I can tell you though, there are multiple BRDMs here though. Might have a drive off at the very, very end. James hasn't got the one with the most amount of health. Let's reposition though. 6IX though looks to come back. We've got taking a heading. 6IX looking to try and hold the high ground. The high ground shifting towards the south now. I do have to try and hold. It's going to be timing this. Both need to get to the zone. James is holding that south side, so DPP have an opportunity to wrap that sort of west. There is a flat plateau, an opportunity if they can get the knock from. If is the key. The guys obviously are playing around the adjacent side, so think it's going to become of a first come, first serve. And on the menu is CIX. Stardust down the bottom. He's off in multiple fronts either side at the moment. Seems he's been out at the IDM. Exposed. The smoke. Wall's able to sort of wiggle his way around. Needix holds the outside edge of blue. Here comes the push. Mogul does get one. Does duck himself in towards cover though. He comes up over the top, draws the peak. Diffix is there to exchange. Damage though, looking good. Needix backs off. Grenade, pretty decent. Doesn't get the knock. That could be good for Needix. It is. He finds one. Diffix comes over the top. James goes down. Mogul's there. Oh my god. Diffix nades. Needix runs straight into it. Now he's looking for those confirmations. They're falling apart. The car clears and parts way. Like Moses parts of the waters. Diffix parts the bodies of PUBG. Now he takes on the fight. He's got the angle, and it's wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's number 3 for them, and the fight is still unsues on the adjacent side. Stardust look to try and make it. Kado, though, knocking flashes forward. Stardust, can they hold 11 kills? But can they take on the GOAT? There's Diffix. What's he got? He's got 5s. He's got some smokes. He's going to be done. He's been spotted. He's been spotted. He's got meds. The rest of the guys are full send now. Need to try and draw them in one at a time. There's that left peak, but the left peak is not going to help him at all. He's getting the bodies in. It's not. It's going to be a starry ending. And Stardust, though, will bag it. 12 kills for them. A 22-point game. What a game it has been. GG's. Oof. Spicy. Good games. Good games, actually. Good to see some, obviously, teams. Good to see Twisted Mind. Team Liquid obviously here. Twisted Mind's not back this year. Ascend dropped out last minute. Ascend, come on, lads, get in. Team Liquid, slow start, but good ending. God, we've got to talk about No Slack, right? Jeez Louise, back to back to back. Like, that was an insane play for them. Good for them. Bushido Wildcats, I think, didn't quite show up today. Bet Boom, the same for me. Obviously, don't forget, scrims are about trying things, right? So they're clearly trying a few bits and pieces. It's just not kind of working out. Navi, though, first time I was looking at the team, obviously with Sparrow and with Boostic. Naturally, I believe Boostic obviously had tryouts before. For whatever reason, didn't quite work out. I don't know what it was. Might not even be about him playing. Might be something else. But this team could be deadly. Could be deadly. They look good. They look comfortable in making pushes. If they keep the bodies up, they seem to stack up. So definitely want to watch. Want to see them more in scrims and see how we go from there. S2G, I just wanted more. Just wanted more than just lukewarm hot drops. Because fighting off the rip, especially against other Turkish teams, just not getting anywhere. Not seeing much in the scrim. Hope to obviously see them come back. Definitely a conflict. But you got to remember, this is the early part of the year. These teams are trying to fight out for hot drops for their whole year. So it's about, if S2G give it up, then it's given up, and they've got to figure out how else they play. So a lot to be said there. Teams looking to come back, obviously looking for Team Ascend. They'll be announcing their roster. Obviously, roster locks will start to happen, right? FaZe as well. Interesting to see what the 4th player is from FaZe. Who that is, when they can kind of come back. Twisted Mind's message between he should be coming back as well. They had a meeting today. Might be some point this week. Might be next week. We see them back as well. But we are getting closer to the 2026. I'll try and do another scrim. I said, actually, I've committed to another scrim anyway on Thursday. So I'll be on there. I'm on Kick. I'm on YouTube. I'm on a map stream. I'm on Twitch. Let me know what else I can try and do to try and help. The only thing I can say is I've stepped away from that platform because they were looking to charge, and that just ain't a bit of me. But I have got one being built. It'll be finished Friday this week, actually. Not for the grand total of a crazy amount of money. I'll be using that personally, but more importantly, I had to chat with Sneak, and obviously I do hear that Twire is launching exactly all the features that I was trying to get out on my one. So I'm excited to see how that goes as well. Thank you very much, everyone. On Twitch, we'll go raid someone. YouTube, see you guys later. All my VODs will be on YouTube as well. So if you want to get over there, !YT, that'll get you over towards YouTube. I'll try and save everything there. I will continue to chase down PUBG to see if I can get a 24-hour streams up, and we can go back and watch as much PUBG esports as we can before the season kicks off. That's it, really, from me. As always, love you all, and see you later. Peace.